that version of Batman didn't know basic Spanish.
He's stupid.
He didn't know the difference between L and La. This is a
world's
grown-ass man.
World's greatest detective. No, I understand an East Coast guy not knowing Spanish. That a rich guy not knowing Spanish. I understand that. I don't understand the world's greatest detective not understanding that.
It's Gotham. It's like a multicultural city.
Yeah, he's rich white guy.
Doesn't
Do
matter.
you think Elon Musk knows any other language?
Dude, I grew up.
He actually, yeah, he probably
Other than
does.
what?
He's from South Africa.
What? He's not talking to them. He has people talking for him.
Was not born that way.
Yeah, he was. He was
the-
born of an emerald mine. He was in the mine.
Which means he was sent to one of those fancy schools that teaches him 3 or
Do you
4
think he
different
paid
languages.
Actually, most other countries are multilingual.
Did you think he paid attention?
As someone
Google it.
As a white guy who was born on the East Coast, I was taught the difference between L and La in the 3rd grade
By who?
by a Spanish teacher.
You had a Spanish teacher in the
Language.
3rd grade?
Yes, 3rd or 4th grade. Yes, we had a Spanish teacher.
See, he went to one of them private schools. But
I did.
But he actually had to. He actually had to pay attention because he didn't have Elon Musk diamond money
it was
or
a Catholic
emerald money.
school.
I'm not clicking on
Oh, you're trying to convert. That's why you're trying to conquist.
But when that happened, and the Penguin is like, no, the Penguin has to educate Batman on Spanish. in
Right.
That movie,
World's
that movie
greatest detective.
sucks.
Batman sucks. I'm tired of Batman.
I'm a little. Sick
I've already
of
been
Batman.
on the Joker. I've already said the Joker's stupid and dumb. And if you like
As
the Joker,
far as we know,
you are
none.
stupid and dumb.
Have any of you seen Joker 2?
Afrikaans?
Electric
I think
Boogaloo?
maybe.
He would not speak Afrikaans. Elon Musk. Going back to that. By the way, pull up that stupid picture of him. Do you guys see that stupid picture of him at the Trump rally where he jumps like 3 inches off the ground?
No.
Yeah, he negative jumps.
Oh.
Like I'm a fat guy and I can jump a little. He jumps and he somehow went he clipped through the ground. That's how high he jumped.
He glitched.
It's very embarrassing. Hi, everybody. I'm back for this pre-show, filling in for Tommy for the second. I'm not watching Raider games anymore this season until they win 3 in a row, because fuck that shit.
I don't think many teams will win 3 in a row.
No, I'm
I
not.
don't, I don't-
No, but exactly.
Just the Vikings and the Chiefs.
I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not. They could win the 4th, lose the 4th one, but I'm not watching any more fucking Raider games.
Aren't we close to the Broncos winning 3 in a row? We are.
Yes,
They're
we
at 2.
are.
Exactly.
And I think they play a bad team next.
I think they do too.
I think they
But
might
that's the
get
type
3
of
in a
game
row.
they'd lose.
Gertz,
They're trending up. Bo Nix looking all right.
you had a
God
phrase
bless
that you used
Bo
last
Nix.
year that has stuck in my head, and I screamed it
Again?
in my girlfriend's apartment to the TV and to her. She didn't ever see me watch a Raider game, and she was watching me get irate. I caught it the second half, so I saw none of the good and only the bad.
Yeah.
And I just screamed at the TV, "Fix your product!" Fuck! That's how I feel about it's a bad product.
Yeah.
It's not fun to watch. It's not entertaining nor educational.
Yeah.
What is the reason?
But you knew that going in.
No, it's one thing to be bad. It's another thing to be not fun or not even competitive.
But I mean, I'm not trying to like step on you too much, but you didn't have a running back.
No, but
You
our
just had
backup's
to-
pretty okay. Gardner Minshew is a fucking fraud, and I hate that you believed in him ever. And
I mean,
then
He looked
AOC,
pretty good on the Colts.
Yeah, he did look pretty good
yeah,
on the
because he had an offensive line, which for some reason everyone decided to take a step back on our offensive line. Our left side's great, our right side's god awful, including our center. And,
Yeah, but
and
that's the
Devontae
block.
Adams is a little punk bitch. Period. Full stop. That's fine.
was
We
about to
we
say-
gave him a bum deal, so I'm not terribly mad at him.
Yeah, I can't
but he's
blame
still a punk.
Devontae.
Yeah, but he's still a punk bitch, and I don't like him.
I
And
was about
fuck
to say,
Fresno
left
State.
side's the blind side. You didn't watch that movie? Man?
Yeah, and Gardner Minshew looks for 3 seconds downfield and collapses the second he feels pressure.
because he was already sacked like 3 times.
No, because he goes 1, 2, looks at the back of the jersey, and then falls into a fucking pile of poop. And then AOC's like, "I'm a young quarterback, gunsling it, tip ball intercepted to a white cornerback."
Seen The Blind Side. That historical film full of lies.
Wait,
Yeah,
you're telling me that Michael Oher wasn't almost illiterate? Yeah. And almost nonverbal?
He was straight up like, stop bringing that up to me, please.
Like,
Very eloquently says, "Yo, that movie is not true. Please stop mentioning it to me."
And I'm pretty sure he said like he didn't get no money from that.
oh no.
Of course he didn't.
Oh no.
No.
And now people think he's be like, "Oh, but KB, I'm a quarterback lineman cover protector." It's like, what?
Sandra Bullock should give him her Oscar for that. Like, I'm sorry, man. Here you go.
What year was that?
Is the blind side like Rudy, where in the sense where like nothing about it was true.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
at least-
the
but-
Blind Side's more tasteless than Rudy.
Rudy was about a dude that was a loser, and they like carried him off the field sarcastically.
Right, because he was a dickhead to everybody, and then proceeded to be a dickhead to everybody when telling the story across nation.
Like it'd actually be a more interesting movie about him trying to make the movie for Rudy than him touching the field for 5 seconds.
Or just like remake the movie but tell the truth. Like Rudy,
That would
the
just
true
be-
story.
It would just be a
It's
story of a dickhead just running around being mean to everybody, telling lies. That's actually, I'd watch that.
right?
We live in the age of Wolf of Wall Street. Like 4 movies last year were terrible people making interesting things.
Yeah. You could cut it in a way where Rudy is telling people this is what happened, and as he's telling the story, you cut to how it actually went down. That'd be really funny, actually.
And like Joe Montana was on the team, right?
Was he?
Yeah,
It was
I think so.
it was like a legendary quarterback. I think it was Joe Montana, one of them. Maybe
know that.
yeah. If you could look that up for stats, but yeah, he's like, yeah, we didn't like that guy.
Joe
And,
Montana.
and some people, and the funniest one I didn't know was a meme was there's a petition / hashtag going around that says Rudy was offsides. Hashtag Rudy's offsides. And it's like, oh yeah,
49ers legend.
yeah, Joe Montana.
Once picked apart the Rudy movie and stirred up controversy by breaking America's heart.
Because I saw this movie in high school and I didn't like it, and it wasn't because I didn't know anything about the true story. I'm just like, this movie's boring. It's no Remember the Titans.
Oh, I
What's
would.
the best football movie?
What's the best football movie? Remember the Titans is probably my favorite football movie.
It's good, which is also chock full of lies.
It is.
Yeah,
But it's got
they
Denzel.
integrated and they were like, cool, and then it went undefeated because they integrated faster.
And then everybody they played was also integrated. And,
Right.
Yeah. Mine is Friday Night Lights. Probably like
That's a good one.
70-80% accurate.
What's the one where that guy does a kickoff return and pulls out a gun and shoots everybody?
That is like unnecessary roughness. That's
That
like some 80s movie.
That shit was insane. I saw that when I was way too
It
young.
might also be the one where Burt Reynolds and it's the convicts versus the cops.
No. Well, that might have. I don't know. The original
Longest Yard?
Longest Yard? No, but this is a guy. He catches the ball. He pulls out a gun and just starts shooting everybody. I'm like, that could happen.
It's either unnecessary roughness or you watched Not Another Teen Movie and then just made it a whole movie.
Maybe. But also part of that.
Solid football film. Not another teen movie.
I don't think you're going to talk about it. Are you going to talk about the gun celebrations?
I mean, we don't normally talk about celebrations.
Well, no, because there's a controversy going on, which I can. This be a nice pre-show because
Yeah.
it's interesting. Where college
I
football
love the
players.
replacements, Pat G.
The second replacements is fun. I only saw the.
There's only one.
There's 2.
With
Wait,
Keanu Reeves?
Oh, replacements. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Longest Yard. Going back to it though, there was 2 penalties I think this last weekend where one of them was explicitly what was it? Unsportsmanlike conduct, celebration, simulating brandishing of a gun.
Yeah, where he lifted his shirt.
Well, that was one of them.
And
then
the other one was like
pump,
emptying a clip.
emptying a fucking pump shotgun in a guy with 2 hands.
They were down 21 points, by the way.
Did you see it? No, yeah. So he tackled the guy, and he's like, blah, blah, blah. And people were like, what the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck? And so people were like, well, first of all, the TikTok I saw was not that it was gun celebrations were bad. It was just like, oh, mass shootings make it a 2-handed celebration versus a traditionally pistol. You know, you've seen the ba 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 ba
yeah.
holster. That's a cool celebration. I like it. I think if you use pirate / cowboy times pistols, you're fine.
Okay.
The second you start doing that. Okay, you're not helping the case. Sounds like you like a guy emoting on a guy via Fortnite.
I mean, it's objectively funny. Can we? It's in the context that we're talking about. That is funny. We're all laughing. Fuck off. It is
They
funny.
were down 21 points. That's my own.
It keeps getting funnier.
Right.
I mean, if I saw that, I'd probably laugh. I'd be like, because it's kind of.
What if you were
up.
the coach though, and you saw your players
I'm
doing
not.
that? I'm saying if you were, you're gonna be a dad maybe someday.
No.
And okay, you already have a kid by accident earlier in your
We
life.
took care of that. No.
You killed a 4-year-old?
No.
Gertz, I know you're.
What procedures do people have so they don't have kids? that one. So
Hysterectomy? You had a hysterectomy? Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't know you had hernia surgery.
Damn it.
Hernia. Hernia. Oh, my
Hernia
bad.
surgery.
Random shit.
That's not even a thing that has
So,
pregnancy.
This other one,
Do you know how babies work?
it's not as gratuitous as the Gamecocks one, but I just felt it was silly because I'm like, you're from Minnesota. Like, go.
That's actually. Well, he might not be from Minnesota. He plays for Minnesota.
You're now from Minnesota.
Okay, that's fair.
if I were the coach, I would say I don't condone this, but I did laugh.
That's the other one.
What's this one?
That's the brandishing a weapon. That's another brandishing a weapon penalty. You pulling up his gun saying, like, I have the strap on my belt. He doesn't have anything. He's just showing off his V, his Usher V at that point. But
okay.
but it is very implicit that,
In
like,
that,
hey, I have
in
a
that
gun.
case, they did get 15 yards, but Minnesota did end up beating USC, so that's pretty
So
interesting.
did they each get penalized the same? amount of
15,
yards?
yeah.
15 yards?
Unsportsmanlike 15.
Okay, if it's the same penalty, go for the.
Gertz just gets more Acme with it. He's like, pull out a rocket launcher.
Yeah, just light a stick of dynamite and drop it on him.
Do the Acme twinkle toes
Yeah.
and drop a bomb on the guy.
It was Minnesota. I was like, well, I mean, if you want a wholesome celebration, Minnesota did the Parent Trap dance.
Which was like, why would you even learn that? That was
I did
like-
see that.
But that's my delta for two things on this. First of all, I don't find it that interesting, with the exception of if you're gonna do it, lean all in, like he just did the whole.
Yeah.
Like that's the same penalty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's basically what he did.
Just unload every weapon you have. He gets on the ground, starts stabbing him with knives.
But Des was making commentary on this, and he was just like, "Hey, look, it's not a good look. Number one, but number two, scouts and people who are recruiting for the NFL look at this kind of nonsense anyway, right? And you want your capital, to be
Right.
as high as it can be.
Right.
So
You gotta be squeaky clean.
Yeah, you want to be squeaky clean as you can be. I also just find there's other celebrations that are funnier and better.
I'm about to say,
what is it? I think of the Minnesota. First of all, Minnesota puts a lot of effort in their celebrations.
Yeah.
I've not seen a Minnesota game. They weren't on my map until they beat USC this weekend.
Not that Minnesota. I meant the
Vikings.
Vikings.
Oh, wow.
I said the Vikings put a lot of effort into
I
their.
forgot that he hates college.
No, I don't hate college. I just like I'm talking about real teams.
With salary caps.
Yeah, if I say a state, I mean that team.
I mean,
to
you're not
Texas.
talking about-
Texas.
I was gonna say,
NIL
is
ruining
Minnesota
college
the only one that is a state and a NFL team?
Yeah,
I think so.
Minnesota Vikings. Yeah,
I mean, New England's a region.
Yeah, no. there's-
Bullshit.
cheated. But like the Vikings, like I think there was one guy who I forgot what his name was, but he did something from Usher. The shit was hilarious. I was like, you put work into that. So if you're gonna do a celebration, just put work into it.
What is your favorite celebration, though? Either signature or one that was done.
Mine was Baker Mayfield dropping dong. Do you remember what? Do you remember that one?
What did he do?
He ran out and he mimed out whipping out his dick.
Yeah, it's that guy.
I don't remember that one at all.
Oh yeah, pull that one up.
So
Be
this
careful
is,
with the Google
this
search.
Is, this is the Usher one. Oh,
That's
we
a
got it. Yeah,
putting
this
in work.
the signature Usher.
Yeah,
body
what was it? From Let It Burn.
Gotcha.
Pull up Baker Mayfield
I'm not
dropping dong.
Is that what the celebration was called?
I mean, that's what it looked like. I mean, that's what he was miming doing.
this was in college, but I remember like Baker Mayfield did like a Michael Jackson, grabbed his dick.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Derek Carr just did
got fined for that.
Marshawn Lynch leaping through the air, grabbing his crotch is pretty great.
That is signature.
Yeah.
Holma dick.
Yeah.
That's how you find that on Google. Is Holma dick. MAH.
Baker Mayfield,
dick.
I think he ran to the first down marker.
If you're talking just like
whipping his
ones
dick
that
out.
happen, I do like when wait, hold up.
No, that's dropping dimes. That's not it.
Oh no! Look up. I would say Mayfield dick celebration.
I think it's just drop dong. Like I think it's Baker Mayfield dropping dong. And I think
okay, now you're gonna make me Google it.
Yeah.
Ruin my own search history.
I mean, this is still your search history, whether it's this laptop or
you have to live with it.
a goodbye song to Baker.
Drop dong.
Is it when he was a Brown?
Yes, I think this is it. Let's see.
No. They got rid
No,
of it.
I think
Somebody
it was, I
find
think it
it
was
in the
when he was on
chat,
the Browns.
please.
I
Definitely wasn't when he was on the Bucks. I think it was when he was on the Browns.
Was it?
He
I like
matured on the
I like when the Cowboys do. I guess around Thanksgiving when they do the Salvation Army jump.
Oh, and they jump in the
Zeke
pot.
jumping into the
yeah,
thing.
always when they jump in the pot. That's just a cute one.
The Icky Shuffle is signature of Fresno, California. It's one of the first signature dances in the NFL by Icky Woods, who was from Fresno. It's very cool.
Baker Mayfield drop long celebration.
Yeah, it's a very simple dance.
I'm a fan of just the standing thing.
The standing thing.
They get to the end zone and then they just stand.
Oh,
That's so lame.
I like
mean,
Stephon.
It depends on what happened before. Like
Stephon Diggs' helmet toss is pretty sick. Diggs!
That's the one that I was thinking of.
Sideline! Unbelievable! And just fucking throws his hat and then everyone like mobs him. That's pretty sick. Bo Jackson running out the tunnel is not a celebration. That's just cool as fuck. Just being so fast you can't stop, and it's safer to just keep running. That's pretty ill. And I'm having Key put them all right here in editing. What else is a dope ass signature? You know what? I hate it because it happens so many times. But this is like me admitting that I like hate my rival or love my rival. The LaDainian Tomlinson ball flip was kind of fucking cool. You remember that? Oh, you guys didn't have fucking LaDainian Tomlinson two games a year running all over your ass. He'd get to the end zone and he'd stand up straight and just pop it out with his wrist. It's a pretty sick fucking celebration. It's very simple, but like depending on the level of aggressiveness or how much space he had.
I know I spelled it wrong.
Oh, what?
I just thought it would autocorrect.
Would he spell Ladonio? Is
No.
that what he celebrated?
I spelled it phonetically, which is not the way it's spelled.
Are you looking up Mayfield Dong
That was not
celebration?
phonetic. That was just wrong. I'm not letting you get it past on that. You like I spelled it phonetic. That was just wrong.
What did he spell?
Lady in.
Lady in Tomlinson. No.
LaDainian.
I'm trying to find it. It's not on YouTube, or I can't find it on YouTube.
Did you just make this up?
No,
No,
because I was definitely.
that's definitely something Baker would do.
Yeah.
Just thought of it.
Yeah, you just imagine Baker Mayfield's dong.
Baker
Did you have the pull up the LaDainian Tomlinson one?
No, I couldn't find it. But I also misspelled LaDainian Tomlinson.
This production levels on the show have gone to shit.
Well, we're not even supposed to show this many clips from the NFL. We don't have the express written consent.
Okay, I was about to say, don't forget the most important part of that. Always remember express written consent. We could show TikTok clips.
Yeah, we actually haven't got nailed for that one yet.
Yeah, because I don't know how fucking copyright works anymore in this modern era. I don't get it. I don't understand anything. I'm old.
Did you feel like you aged when you were in California? Did the cat keep you up or something while you were there?
No, what made me feel old? What made me feel old?
It's that one for sure.
It was
This one, that's the ball flip.
Yeah, that looks like it.
It was the fact that I like all of my ads were like, oh, hold on, there it is. There it is. Yeah, put your hand behind the head, tippy toe, spin it out. It's fucking cool, especially when he's like 20 yards away from the closest tackler. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel old. I feel like an elderly man, and I can't keep up with all the hot trends. Chapel Roan is saying things, and I don't even understand what she's doing anymore. So yeah, all my friends are having kids, like more kids, like they're like 7. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you have a 7-year-old? You're just a child like me.
I was about to say, like, what is like weirding you out about Chapel Roan? I mean, I saw her this weekend.
Oh no, yeah. How was that? Did she have a massive crowd?
She had probably the biggest crowd, but I thought her show was just kind of okay.
Yeah, I mean,
There are some people, and if you don't go to a bunch of festivals and or concerts, there are some people who are great artists. That doesn't necessarily mean you're a great performer.
Well, the thing with her was that it was political. She was like, "Why are you? Oh, did you find Mayfield's dong?"
Well, I just found the article about it. It says he was fined $10,000 for his unusual celebration versus the Bengals. So of course you remember.
So Browns. So if you didn't hear that,
Okay.
Sam found the article describing a $10,000 fine for Baker Mayfield because
Okay,
he
that
whipped his
helps
dick
that
out.
that knows that it's against the Bengals. So it should be easy to find.
Yeah, how many times has he played the Bengals?
Celebration.
But
I mean,
Chapel Roan was just saying, like, she got online and she was like, I don't want to endorse anybody. Both sides are bad. And everyone's like, oh my God, you're a drag performer. What are you saying? Because she considers herself a drag performer and is, if she does. I'm not going to fucking police that. But then she got back online and was like, just because I don't endorse somebody doesn't mean that I'm going to vote for Trump. I'm voting for Kamala. She said it wrong. I'm voting for Kamala. You guys just don't understand. I don't like genocide. I'm like, yeah, cool. But she just kept both sidesing it. And a lot of people got really upset with her because it's like, hey, one side does genocide and wants to kill all the gays. The other side's kind of doing genocide and kind of doesn't want to, but kind of is still, and doesn't want to kill the gays. Maybe do that one instead. And like a lot of people got upset with her. But clearly they showed up for her again. But it was just a person that doesn't know how to talk about these types of things.
Well, yeah,
without-
last year she performed at the Parish in front of 200 people.
yeah.
she blew up really
She's
cool.
like that's
Also, no, like I mean,
like
lot
she's
of
not gonna be nuanced about it, but she's just in such a big position. I was just like, what are you doing? No,
There's
you
a
don't
lot-
have to do this.
a
And
lot
she
of people
just
with
did.
popularity who think they can speak to certain things,
like
and they
Kid
can't.
Rock. Yeah.
He makes meaningful music.
Oh.
For-
I was smoking funny things. I was trying funny things. Yeah.
Oh, that
wonderful
song,
lyrics.
that's a mixture of
Sweet Home
Werewolves of
Alabama.
London and
Sweet Home Alabama.
I found my favorite celebration right now. It's actually from Miami.
What is it? What is that?
I don't know. It's just the wave they do, and I just think it's cute.
Is it a duck wave?
Nah, they're hurricanes. They're not.
Oh,
This is
But I do have a funny. But we'll get back to that one.
we'll get back to Baker's dong, which
back-
Gertz has been quiet for 20
I
minutes.
was trying to
find
find
the clip.
But Samantha did find the article where they talk about it because this was the same game where he was staring down Hugh Jackson after he got traded, or not after he got traded, but like when he.
Just in case the door's locked.
It sounded like he walked in and then knocked.
I thought he walked in.
I thought he
I
walked in.
too. But remember when he stared down Hugh Jackson?
Yeah.
Because after Hugh Jackson got fired and was on the Bengals as a coach, so it was that game where he stared him down. But he got fined for. The NFL will not tolerate the simulation of exposing oneself, however. Mayfield did that as he ran to the sideline following his touchdown strike to Darren Fells. The act was caught on camera. Per his agent, Mayfield will appeal the fine. Why can't I find it then? I saw it. I saw it on.
They fucking banned that shit.
I
They,
saw-
they scanned it. I mean, look at the Moss Moon was bad enough to get fined, and he didn't
Yeah.
pull his pants down.
Yeah.
So this was we were gonna hold out a little bit until Tommy got here, but since it involves Sam's area college, let's go ahead. Well, I know it's not Fresno.
Wait,
it's Cal.
I was like,
Oh, Cal. I'm like, okay.
Okay, so time out.
So you're
You
talking
need to
about
understand what I see
Sam's
on the Google search.
state.
Like the Google search has like Miami, and I'm like, what the fuck you mean? But I didn't read your actual.
Well,
search.
because our editors logged into my Facebook thinks I'm in fucking Florida. So there's like, are you safe from the hurricane? I'm like, I don't live in Florida. Anyway, thanks, Guy. Anyway, be safe out there. Fucker.
So Miami played Cal, and I think it's like the first time Cal Berkeley was on College Game Day.
Let me take one step back. So they beat, not this last week, but the weekend before, they beat some fucking team. I forgot what it was. But some fan posted a meme that said, you just got beat by woke. And it had Kamala Harris and a bunch of just like right-leaning shit overlaid as a victory thing. And so they were like, oh, hell yeah. Cal is the woke college. And so they started just leaning into the meme of them being woke, liberal, lefties, et cetera, et cetera. And so that hype got them that college football game for, what was it called? Saturday?
College Game Day.
College Game Day. So that hype from the memes and the post and the spirit squad from the school of them just hyping up the fact that they're a bunch of liberal folks, and then proceeded to do what they did this weekend, which was make a bunch of delightful signs, just kind of showing off how nerdy and stupid they are.
Yeah, they made signs like
I can remember some of them.
Miami cites Wikipedia. I only do lines of code. And I think they had like the star running back like for Heisman person
Yeah,
instead
it was
of
Ott for Heis person as opposed to Heisman. Yeah, and there was another one. It's like it was stolen from another like Vanderbilt or something or whatever. But it was a sign that said, "All these people are in the way of the library."
Yeah. And somebody had a sign that was like, "I thought this was a protest." Like,
Right, and there was the ultimate one was it was what was it, like woke versus Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were saying that all the Miami students were cokeheads, which is pretty great, and they were not mad about it, which was even funnier.
Well, yeah, they shouldn't be.
No, college is for talking shit.
Yeah.
And cocaine.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever done it. I've never done cocaine. That's true.
It's too late now.
Yeah, I can't be fat and do cocaine.
I mean, not for long.
Yeah, yeah. I Farley, Belushi, like that's not a good mix.
I do have a rule about mixing things. I'm like, yeah, some things are just off limits.
Like, I'll tell you this. There's like, it was not a good post for me to watch because it was a like a right-wingish fucking person talking about fat influencers, and they were saying like, oh, this fat influencer dead, this fat influencer, they want to do body positivity, they're also dead. Like 4 or 5 of them died, and one of them was a guy that was my age, and all he did, and I never saw his videos past COVID, but he was eating like canned chickens and like weird exotic canned and Dollar Tree foods and stuff like that, and that motherfucker just died of a heart attack at a super young age. And I'm just like, I'm glad I don't drink that much. I'm glad I don't smoke that much, because if I did any of those two, I'd be fucking dead like those people. What is so funny about fat influencers dying because they're fat?
It's the fact that they made a video about it.
Okay.
And I don't know why you're watching it.
No. It's TikTok became a cesspool, and it flashed, and it was like, this big influencer dead. And I was like, whoa. And then it showed the guy I liked, and then it showed by liked, I mean, I was interested in what he was like doing during COVID, because he was just like, I'm gonna eat this can of chicken. Like it was a canned chicken with bones and shit. And I'm like, ugh, don't do it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It was.
He seemed very happy doing it.
If he was eating canned things, it was just probably sodium.
Yeah, no, heart attack. Yeah,
Probably sodium.
Right, but like if he had any other vice, that fucking pushed him right along, right over the fucking edge.
I don't know. Maybe they cancel out sometimes.
I don't know, man, because I see Badlands Chugs and he just keeps going.
Badlands Chugs is on a ticking time clock. Do you know who Badlands Chugs is?
I mean, is he another fat influencer?
Yes, actually. So, okay, hold on. Marcos, before I take off, Gertza needs to see this because I saw it and I can't unsee it. Look up Badlands Chugs gravy.
What? What are you type?
I heard Batman Chugs.
That would have got it. That would have got you there. So, do you know who Badlands? Okay, let me explain to you. Do you know who Badlands Chugs is?
No.
Badlands Chugs is a portly gentleman.
Okay.
As you can assume,
Yeah.
that his skill set
Go to YouTube.
is chugging things super fast.
Don't give him.
Okay.
So he will chug water fast. He can and large volumes of it. He's done like different like tomato sauce, or he just whatever it is he can chug it, and he's like Joey Chestnut level.
Okay.
So Joey Chestnut does the hot dogs, and then they have like a lemonade chugging contest, and he's the guy who wins every year.
Okay. So he is a competitive.
So he's a
eater.
competitive eater, but only drinking, only liquids.
Okay.
That's his.
So for 1 year, he decided, I'm going to chug a Das Boot of gravy. So he got a bunch of I didn't know gravy even came in fucking mason jars, but he cracked them open, poured them all in a full-size Das Boot and chugged it. And I was more mortified and impressed at the same time. I couldn't tell which of. Yeah, I couldn't tell which of more. Wait, that's not it. Oh, Sprite?
No, I was just doing Badlands Chugs to show him who he was.
No, gravy.
Specifically has to be gravy.
Yeah, no, because it's so gross.
All right, let me go.
See, look
ahead
at
and
a
go
big
here.
boot of Arizona chilled, right? Okay, so like sometimes you could even think you could do it, right? Like I could chug a Arizona tea in 0.2 seconds.
I couldn't even chug a thing of water.
Right? This is watched.
Yeah, I've seen it. I watched it like a month ago, just because it comes into my head every so
Actually
often.
watched it.
It comes into my head every so often, and I'm like, why is a
boot of gravy?
Why is a human? Gertz looks perplexed. See?
Yeah, I want to see this.
Go ahead. Just play it.
No, just play it through. It's a minute.
Yeah.
I want to hear his justification for this.
This is for all y'all.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much for watching Badlands Chugs and subscribing all the years. I really appreciate y'all. And this is for you.
And those are the cans of gravy at the bottom right.
2 liters. 3, 2,
Don't do it.
oh,
he's gonna
let's
do
do it.
No.
It's gonna bubble from the boot.
Dude, it looks like his neck is about to burst open. Like.
Oh God, it's
Just
so
gravy.
gross. It's just gravy. You want the most sodium? That's about 9,000% of your daily sodium.
Woo! My goodness. Wow.
He's sweating and everything.
Yeah.
But-
He's the one who died.
No, he's alive.
He's
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He is moments away.
No. So that's why I say I really just think it's about your motivation, because he's 55.
He's 55.
He wants to live.
Yeah, like he must be drinking.
Because it's so weird how our bodies work in terms, like, because you have the people who, you've heard the stories of the people who drink Dr. Pepper every day,
Right.
and smoke a pack of cigarettes every day,
Yeah.
make it to 90. It's really just weird.
That guy's
he ma-
peeing stones.
Do you think he makes it to 60?
100%.
You think?
100%. He's too happy.
Like he's got a. He's got.
He's happy and rich.
Like, I wonder what his detoxes look like. Like, does he just drink water and like cabbage like every other
the
day?
biggest thing against him is that, like, because it's
He has no
weird.
neck.
Stop it. I think it's weird. It's like, I think it's, what is it? Tall people, and I think it's like tall people, like,
Die super fast.
Yeah, like, are,
oh yeah, I'm gonna be like 65
and then
be like
I think it's like, that's why short, like, that's, my mom's short, and I'm like, you're lasting
Yeah.
forever.
My grandma,
So
my
you're
great grandma was
conserving energy.
102 years old. She was 4'11". They're short people are immortal, and tall people are like big horses. Like the bigger the horse, the quicker they die.
Great Danes. Of
Hearts,
people.
I was
hearts
about to
only.
say you can say that with dogs or
yeah,
really
but like
anything really.
Hearts aren't supposed to beat this bigly. So anyway,
It's just
here's Tommy.
Because I usually say, because I try and say, it's like, you don't know what's going to get you. But that said, don't drink things of gravy, please.
Don't drink any amount of gravy.
Also,
Eat gravy, but do not drink it.
there's a word for people who die at 55. Young. That's a young age to die.
And nowadays,
Yeah. From
know,
health
black
problems.
There's no, hey,
55 is kind of.
hey, there's,
I don't know what he's talking. I said, you Caucasian.
Hey,
He
dude.
said, you've got a lifespan.
we got scarlet fever under control. You should be able to live past 55, all right? Cholera's not popular anymore.
No, bro, he's about to go home and drink gravy. Like,
Hell no.
TJ, is it that he made it to 55 drinking gravy, or is it like a chicken or egg type of thing? Like, is he 55 because he ate gravy,
I think it's a chicken
or
and egg
because
thing.
he never had gravy?
Because I have a weird thing. Because
I'm bringing Tommy in here. I can't debate this.
Because I have thought process where it's like you have to find that fine middle ground. You don't want to be like eating organic, because I don't think you get the hormones you need to last longer. But because the people who live long are evil and terrible.
I'm pumped with
That is
steroids.
true.
Like I'm telling you, like Donald Trump eats McDonald's and Diet Coke. Really, the key is cola. That's the key. Got drink more
well,
cola.
that one I don't do.
Case, yeah.
I don't drink cola, but there's a fine balance. That said, please, if you're 55, don't drink things of gravy.
You don't tell that man what to do. Hey,
Every time I go to a store, I find
something
something
for
for
Yes.
Tommy and not me.
works for me.
Show them.
Yeah, I got another Daredevil.
Oh, nice.
Will go great on the shelf. Next to
I
the
do
other
have a
man.
bone to pick with
I
you,
love this.
actually.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck you. You went to Disneyland. I have no power limes. I have no limes.
can lie to you and say they discontinued them.
You could have, but I know.
That's a friend, TJ.
I actually, if I would have saw him, like, cognizantly, I would have bought him.
I know. I know. You was probably doing all the Halloween nonsense.
Well, so
You go-
now you need me in your time of need. Disneyland's all of a sudden cool as shit. You
It
don't
don't-
need your
It's-
goddamn power.
It's not cool.
It's not cool. It's a provider of really good lime taffy. Unnecessarily good.
It is really good.
Yeah,
Unusually good.
It's actually really annoying how
The fact that they just hoarded that and don't share it outside.
Yeah, I think you gave it to him like last football season. Yeah.
it was great.
Yeah, we all got gifted power line.
Yeah.
It was a gift.
Yeah, it's just Laffy
It's
Taffy,
just-
but
yeah.
lime.
No,
Whoa,
no,
whoa.
no.
Whoa,
Don't give the
now.
Laffy Taffy. There's a quality
No.
to it.
Okay.
Tommy is here. Praise the Strouds.
Yes.
Sammy, can you toss me another water bottle, please?
Cold or regular?
Regular, please. Something about the sodium I watched just makes me want to drink some water.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit the intro, guys.
box out of the way to make a Coke, but he also just took the small little side corner piece, which I love so very, very
I was
much.
hoping you didn't notice. That's why I took that one.
There was only one piece taken.
It was the other. Yeah, I didn't know that's what you wanted. It's not my fault.
Yes, it is.
Put
You
it.
literally- It's
Do you have
absolutely
any
your fault.
stick-it notes? Put them on
It's literally.
I got it. I was killing it for you. That's why I didn't eat the pizza yet.
How is it anyone?
You left it exposed.
How is it anyone else's fault but yours? Tommy just came in late and stole some of Sammy's food.
No one told me anything.
Marcos got here. I sat down. You said I'm just coming back from the grave. I'm gonna be a little late, so I took my vacation time that I'm supposed to be mental healing from.
Right.
Got a pizza to eat, which I wasn't able to eat.
The majority of it's still there.
Because I haven't had a chance to try it because we
It's
gotta
great.
start the show.
Pretty good.
You know,
Did you eat the pizza too?
I took a slice.
Oh, motherfucker.
Wait, you hadn't even eaten any of it
yeah,
yet.
no,
He had a slice. I didn't
yeah,
see
time
it.
out.
I didn't-
So he took a cheesy bread and a pizza slice.
I wouldn't take the pizza slice unless it was already one taken and it was.
Bro,
already-
he's trying to save your life from sodium.
There
Like,
you
he's
It's not great.
Mr. Gaddy's is not what you should be eating. I'm helping you out. You're welcome.
Ask me. I didn't even see you eat a fucking
he
pizza.
took a red bullet for you, bro.
Real stealthy.
Boxes.
Now you'll get less.
You know.
Now you'll get less videos about dead influencers popping up in your feed, which is an ironic name, by the way. Now that we're talking about this,
I'm so confused because well, his first thought was like not to say what's up, not to say hey. He was like, man, that's some pizza over there.
I thought it was a pizza party. I thought it was a company pizza party.
you opened up the box and no one ate anything. You're like, well,
Just
I bring him presents.
Yeah,
I bring him presents.
Because I'm keeping you
He eats my
alive.
Goddamn pizza.
I thought it was communal.
I like that you showed up like the Hamburglar, Tommy.
If it was burgers, I would have taken one of those. If it's food out, he should know I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
you didn't
it.
see the IOU note on top of it.
Gertz, whenever I come to your house, it's food there.
yeah, that's different because it's for.
It's out though.
Yeah, it's literally like a spread. It's like a
That's
tape
what that was.
with paper plates, like multiple plates.
Well,
and
I
napkins.
There was no plate.
I know where the plates are.
No,
I know.
Tommy, you just saw food in a box because it's a pizza and that's what pizza
It was,
comes in.
he could have put it like in the oven, in the refrigerator, but it was out. It's people here.
He's gonna eat it.
I thought it was a party type scenario, and I apologize.
Here's the thing. No, you didn't. You were hungry.
Tommy, Tommy,
Yeah.
You ate it.
Tommy, you're my rival, and I believe you.
Thank you. I got friends here.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe shit.
This is that only child fucking mentality that I keep talking about.
It's true.
That is true.
That is true. I'll give him that.
Every time you've come over, Tommy, it's because I've invited a bunch of people over and we're watching
so did
football.
he. We're here.
But we're watching football.
There is
together.
literally a bunch of people in this room
Doing
right now.
tasks.
But I have set a table with a large amount of food, and also you see other people eating it because you always arrive late.
It was look.
Damn.
Hold on.
Hungry for you.
Like I'm the guy who took the first piece. I'm not that guy. That wasn't me. It was a piece
No,
missing.
that
Thus,
is
I
his
thought
only defense.
I
Because
thought
I will
we
give him that.
cracked into it.
Because I would be giving you more trouble if you saw
You
a
know
fresh
that's the
ass
golden
pizza
rule.
and like you just opened it. Now, granted, we all have different approaches to how things are. Like, because I don't leave food on my counters, but I have a huge snack pantry, and people just come into my crib and open that shit. And I'm like, first you should probably ask.
whoa.
But
I just want to say right off the bat, not one person in this room has ever opened that snack pantry.
I'm not opening your
I'm the
snack
pantry, but I
pantry.
did eat the shit out of your ice creams when I was drunk.
yes, I have. Okay,
I
so
was sick, and I was like, I need to eat something or I will die. And I ate like 4 ice cream sandwiches.
I have a good snack pantry because I
do.
say, look, I'm good at moderation, so
international
everybody
snacks
can
and shit.
have whatever they want.
Yeah, it's really
right?
nice.
But I laugh because like I had a buddy come over like the other day. One of them went straight to my pantry. I'm like, you didn't even say hi.
No, can I, in defense of your buddy and in defense of myself as well? Yeah. Listen, when you open that door, you didn't say it was closed. You didn't say, hey, this is a one-time deal. Go in there into my pantry and get whatever.
Fucking, he's like a cartoon
delicious
character. He
snack
had a
you
pizza
like.
in his eye. He was swirling.
I was hungry than a motherfucker. I can't lie. But yeah.
The only reason I'm giving you so much shit is because one, you didn't come in and say hi at all. You just went, oh, there's pizza,
Y'all were busy.
and you didn't even ask.
We were busy.
in the middle of something.
We do normally wait for a switch before
yeah,
people
it
say
would have
hi.
been rude for me to come in here and just interrupt the show. Ask
Nigga, we were watching somebody drink gravy.
Yeah.
You could have said hi.
And taking pizza without permission is so polite, Tommy.
Pizzagate now.
got
Well, here's
questions.
the rule. If it's anything laid out on my table, if any of you come to my house, it's open for you.
Okay.
First off, no. I don't want to act like that because that niggas never have us over.
Marcos has been over.
I've been over.
I'm stealing your fucking eggs. All right.
Yeah.
Next time I go, I'm gonna steal a whole 12-pack of eggs.
I'm gonna
And
steal
that's
whatever.
fine.
I'm gonna steal whatever on your table.
And that's acceptable.
It could be your cat.
You can have them.
I don't.
I was about to say that was a
We
bad.
already have one.
Yeah.
Now you can get it a friend.
Leg.
He's got a bum leg.
He does.
Oh,
He's been through some shit.
Oh, you can call it Joe Burrow and get a little Bengals jersey.
Oh.
perpetually
No.
injured.
I guess everyone has snack. Like, cause okay, look. So my thing is, so if you reach for my pantry and probably my freezer, I'm not bugged out. If you touch my fridge, that's when I get bugged out.
Well,
That's
that's
where the beer is.
crossing a line.
No, that's not where the beer is. I have a mini fridge where beer is in the other room next to the water jug where
Dude,
water
that is so much harder to get.
Yeah,
You-
that sounds like you're being extra. I'm gonna be honest.
No, man,
should
it's
be in the
literally
living
it's
room.
closer to the door you enter from than my fridge is.
Oh,
So it's like imagine if the fridge was where Sammy's computer was and the mini fridge and water jug were in the same room right here.
you have a water jug too?
Yeah.
That's extra. Why you got a water jug? What's wrong with a Brita? Put it in your fridge. It fits.
Nah, cause first of all,
It's designed.
I like masses of filtered water. Second of all, it's more accommodating. And it
It's
saves
so
electricity.
accommodating. You have all these rules.
Nigga, go into the next room and get your drinks.
All these rules.
Said, my fridge space is limited.
I'm literally like, go to my apartment, open anything. It's
Yeah. Keep
I
it
don't even have
simple.
rules. I said open my shit. There's
got-
another area for drinks.
I
We
will
have
invite
rules
people.
now, and
I will invite people to. If someone's like, "Hey, can I get a drink?" I'll be like, "Oh yeah, check the fridge." If people ask, I'm very. accommodating.
We have not been to Gertz's this year. I'm 90% sure there's still White Claws in there from the Super Bowl this year.
probably.
There might be. I don't know. We drink White Claws.
I mean, the last time I opened it during the Super Bowl, I was like, oh, there's like Bud Light seltzers here that they don't make anymore.
Where did Zimas come from?
We have
that Four
the,
Loco has caffeine.
Oh my God.
we have the Bud Light seltzers we got during the NBA finals. I think they're still in
Yeah, they're
there.
the lime ones.
Yeah, and we got this nasty mango beer, this Blue Moon mango beer.
Just
that-
collecting like.
Oh,
special
Blue Moon
edition
doesn't
beverages.
sound like it goes with mango. It's like wheat and mango.
we tried it because Sam
Well-
likes mango a lot. They were gross.
Well, one of Sam's favorite beers from California, Mango Cart, is actually
It's
pretty
good.
good.
Okay.
Mango Cart's good.
It's
Okay.
like you can buy it. I forgot what the name of the beer place in the domain that has like 90 beers that Chris
Yeah.
likes to hang out at, but they have Mango Cart on draft.
But see, that's why I like there's some companies who don't do too much. Dose ain't changed up the rhythm since day one.
Ever.
Motherfuckers like, you want flavor? Add a lime. And that's the best way to drink a dose. They don't need to add dose with fucking cola, dose with
Amber dose.
No, they're like, it's dose.
There is definitely an amber
Is
dose.
it an amber dose?
Yeah, there is an amber dose.
Oh, they crossed that line.
No, time out. It's
Called Tress.
Show me this amber dose.
Now that would be acceptable.
Actually, that'd be hilarious.
That would be amazing.
The fuck is that?
I told you, dude.
It's real.
Yeah,
I don't know. It seems trusty.
yeah. This is the old box, and this is the new box.
Yeah, okay. Look, I trust Dose in their decisions.
It's alright. I won't hate on it. But before we
sell it.
continue this whole conversation, hey, my name is Marco. I will be the host. I'm not alone. TJ is next to me. Across from him, we got
It's
Tommy.
Tommy.
Now, don't speak for me. My name's TJ. And don't call him Tommy. That's Pizza Thief. The Italian robber. Shut up.
Bro, he earned it.
What?
Yeah, the Texans beat the Bills. They're back on top.
It's the opposite
But-
of a punishment.
I will. The other defense for Tommy, before we switch it to you, is pizza is the most grabbable counter food type of situation. Like, if it were something else, I probably couldn't defend you.
So
nearly,
here's the
but,
thing.
but pizza's pizza.
Yeah, if it was like a burger and you just took a bite out of it, I'd be like,
That'd be
I
hilarious.
gotta take the whole thing. But look, in my defense, my stomach was growling coming here, and I was like, "Fuck."
Stop
I'm gonna-
enabling him.
No, I need my sympathy moment. My stomach was growling. I'm like, "Damn, I got to do a whole show." I'm starving.
My stomach was growling. I came here to do all this work for the Mexcellence podcast.
yeah, and
I
literally
deserve.
was like, I wish
I
like
come here
food
without
was
eating.
somewhere.
He said, I deserve this. Not, I am going to ask my traveling
Also.
best friend
who got him a figurine.
He did. Because I kept you alive by eating your pizza. Yeah, that's how we're doing this. And plus, Mr. Gaddy's is my favorite, so that I couldn't.
He's got a fucking
Zero
excuse for
instinct. I did. I really did.
I tried. I was on your side.
Mr. Gaddy's is my favorite. No, it's not.
It really is. It's embarrassing, but it is. Yeah.
Oh man.
I feel like everyone has a pizza chain that's like gross that they like.
Gross pizza chain. Like I love Via. Via's like my adult actual. But I grew up on Mr. Gaddy, so it's
Okay.
Like, I
it was
love
the only
Papa
pizza
John's.
place in LaGrange for the longest.
I like Domino's.
See, I don't like.
Domino's is trusty.
I don't
It's
like
the
Papa
go-to,
John's.
yeah.
I like
I can't
the
fucking
little
stand Papa John's.
butter garlic thing that comes
Garlic
automatically. No. The little cup.
Oh,
that,
garlic.
that comes with
disgusting
Papa
ass garlic
John's. So
crust,
sometimes, once in a while, when I'm feeling like funny, I'll order a Papa John's pizza just
Just
for
for
that.
those, I used to
yeah.
stack those.
I
just
get-
collected them.
I get Domino's in a unique way. I get the pan crust.
Got it.
You get the pan crust, but I get it without their sauce. Their sauce is too sweet.
Yeah, I don't like this sauce.
It's the one pizza I get no sauce, and I just load it up with cheese, pepperoni, and jalapeno. So it's essentially cheesy bread,
So what
but
I
it's
do-
solid.
No. No, I just
Little red flag.
Yeah, I was like,
You
that's
saw this? You knew what this was?
this is the reddest flag I've ever seen.
I'll defend this Jeffrey Dahmer motherfucker. No, like with my Domino's, no sauce. I do
Yeah.
Alfredo sauce,
Okay.
cheese, banana peppers, bacon, and chicken.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's a different combo, but it works.
So
And I got that on accident once. It's how I know.
From Papa John's, I'm actually pretty basic. I just like Hawaiian pizza, straight up.
Pineapple?
Yeah, pineapple's delicious.
Canadian bacon.
I'm just kidding. Actually, pineapple pizza's fine.
Pineapple, that little extra sweet bump, and I'm with you. Domino's pizza sauce is a little sweet, so
too sweet.
so I'm a little shaky on adding pineapple to that.
Yeah.
But I do like pineapple and either Canadian bacon or actual bacon. It depends on my mood.
Yeah.
That said, if I also will occasionally go for a thin crust pizza because I like thin crust, and if I'm heating something up in the microwave, California Pizza Kitchen's frozen pizza, thin crust. It's the most slappable
They
thin
are
crust
good.
there.
And Domino's only thin crust for me that is acceptable is pepperoni jalapeno thin crust. Seems
Yes.
to work out nicely. And
That's
you
good.
cannot get like that. You can get marinara sauce, not like the Domino's sauce. Like it's an option. They're two separate sauces.
Oh, yeah.
See, this might be
Yeah.
my most controversial take, and it's almost straight nostalgia. Like, if I want a legit good pizza, I'm
Little
going to go to
Caesars.
eat. Yep. But
It's not controversial.
No, it is controversial. Fuck you.
see,
Okay.
You like Little Caesars?
No, it's Little Caesars sucks. And Little
See?
Caesars, Little Caesars.
this is the reaction that comes out every time.
Oh, I get it now.
You know,
I mean, there's trash
Come
pizza,
on,
and then there's we're adults. All right, like we pay bills.
They've upped their game a bit.
Yeah.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't.
whoever
I believe the last time I ate a Little Caesars pizza in front of you, you're like, what did you do? What did you tell them for them to make it like that?
Yeah, like yeah. So what did they do? I was
some bad experience.
I was concerned for you. I was like, are you okay? Like, do we need to talk? Are you fine? Like, how are you feeling? Because like, if you're eating Little Caesars, you're down bad and something's happened.
I just legitimately like Little Caesars.
A lot of people do.
whoever came up with the slogan "It's hot and ready" is a genius.
It is. It's a genius.
Is it good? It's hot and ready. Is it fresh?
store.
It's hot.
It's hot and ready. How long has it been there? Bitch, it's hot and ready.
Don't stop asking questions.
Yeah.
I like
And
I was gonna say I like their slogan before. It was just pizza.
That's what it is.
No. You also missed the biggest part, Gertz. It's hot and ready, and it's $5.
Yeah.
It's no longer
Done.
$5.
What was it now?
It's like $7.99. I think.
Outrageous.
That's ridiculous.
Nah,
I'm with you now, TJ.
Yeah, I know.
But if I want good pizza, I'm gonna go to Pint House, Conan's, or
No, I mean,
Eastside
there's
Pies.
True.
So
True.
okay.
There's places here to get quality pizza.
No, because what I will say is, I guess there's like this middle ground of like, because I don't feel like Domino's is trash pizza. I don't
it's
feel like
not.
Papa John's is trash pizza.
I do.
I feel shut up.
Domino's is kind of trashy.
But no, I feel like it's that
Trash
it's that
adjacent.
lower it's that middle ground of. I think it's that wide middle ground of like, because I feel like Little Caesars and Cece's is trash pizza.
Oh, I forgot about CC. Yeah, CC's gets trashed.
CC's doesn't
completely.
exist.
It does. I live by
It's still
one.
there.
I thought they were gone.
It's a mirage, bro.
They still send me coupons for $4.99 buffets. They
about-
still got buffets.
No. Anything in
dude.
2024 that is $4.99 is questionable.
Yeah, just go to CC's for the cheesy bread and the
the cinnamon.
No, actually, I love their apple pizza too.
The dessert pizza's good.
You're gonna walk into that CC's and then like a trap door is gonna open and they're gonna sell your organs because no one goes to Little
I don't think
Caesars.
they exist anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
I
one
know
by
it's around, but I don't think it's real.
the
I
one
think
by
it's
your
a
house,
front.
it's just a trap.
It's a front, yeah.
Yeah.
No, man.
It's a they clone Tyrone situation.
Well, okay, so time out. Since we're on restaurants that like weren't real, like so there was this one time I was with Coleman actually, and just brought this up. So we were like, it was with my buddy Cam, and then we went with Coleman, and we went to this place. It was called Teji's on 6th Street. I told this story before, like on the Dotos, like, and I swear to God, we walked in and they were like, "Yeah, if you go to our Facebook page, like this post that has Ren and Stimpy in it, watch the video. We'll give you a discount." And like there was no one in that restaurant. Like it was a very weird experience. We walked out, we were like, "Where the fuck were we?" It was like that type of thing.
You walked into an episode of Ren and Stimpy.
Like we were confused because we walk in, it's empty, it's clean, it doesn't look ugly or anything. I'm like, why the fuck do they want us to go watch a Ren and Stimpy video to get a cool? Like, it had nothing to do.
Yeah.
We're here. We're sitting down. Man, I hope Coleman remembers that experience because we both, like, all three of us walked down. We're like, we don't know what just happened.
Every time I talk to Coleman, he doesn't remember much from the last time I talked to Coleman. His life is moving at like 500 miles an hour.
It really is. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
I saw him Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, nice.
You
Yeah.
gotta check on that guy.
Yeah, he was at ACL and I just ran into him for a little bit.
The last time I saw him, he legit came over to our home to apologize for not being able to hang out, and then he left. Which I appreciated, but
I've hung out with him twice this month actually. But I mean, every time I talk to him, he's like, "Hey man, how you doing?" Like, and then like he gradually slows down to talk to me. But it's like hanging out with the Flash. Like for a little bit, it's just like, "Oh yeah, man, I did this, I did that, and I'm gonna go fly out to New York. But then next weekend I'm gonna be in Thailand," and then I'm just like,
yeah.
If you, the thing is, if you get him, you get him.
Yeah.
It's just about getting him.
Yeah.
Like if you can sit him down, like you just gotta. If he's agreed to be there for more than 10 minutes, you've won.
You
You've
won.
won because he's gonna be there for a little bit.
If you get past the 15-minute mark, he's
Yeah.
there for a minute.
Pick a place he likes is a good way to
Yeah,
get
it's
him.
always a good
I
one.
met up with him at Workhorse. I don't know if he likes that place. I picked it
He
out of a
loves
hat.
Casino El Camino.
Yep, that's a classic for him.
Yeah. What's the bar near his place? That's
Little
it.
Woodrow's,
Yeah,
yeah.
he likes that place a lot.
The last
too.
time I hung out with him at Little Woodrow's, we had like a big heart-to-heart because he was still sad over everything. So.
Yeah.
That's his spot. That's why.
Where his sorrows go to drown.
Yeah, you want to meet Coleman, Little Woodrow, any random one.
Just meet him.
He will never be at the Little Woodrow's on 6th Street. I will promise
I
that
didn't know it
100%.
was one. Oh, it is. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Ray will be at the one on 6th Street.
I haven't seen Ray in a
Every
long time
Saturday.
either.
He was here not that long ago, like
was-
a month ago. or so.
No.
You're talking.
How long ago
so
was this?
he did a podcast, me, him, and Ray, and that was in July. So
Was
that,
it really?
That's a long
I
time
thought that was a couple
It's
weeks
October.
ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's October. Second, Ray's back in town, so he's not that far.
Okay.
Yeah, he's around now.
He's performing the 18th. So
No,
Okay.
That's more.
that's like the first time he's performed in like months.
I
understand that there was a period where
I was at his
Ray was
shows
like,
for, like-
Yeah, a lot
Ray
of
was
them,
like,
yeah.
I'm playing, and then it came to a point where after 7 shows, I was like, I'm gonna catch the next one, bro. I love you,
We
bro.
caught quite a few.
Yeah.
The last time I saw Ray was the Super Bowl party that I hosted. It was the Bengals-Rams one.
Oh, the one where he
Oh,
was
I
like,
remember that
yeah,
one,
the
yeah.
one where he was looking over his shoulder for the bookie.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause he had a bet on the Rams, right?
It was okay. So he bet,
He was so nervous.
It was a prop bet. It wasn't a straight up. He bet on the Rams.
Oh.
he bet on
He was acting like he bet like all of his earnings. And yeah, it was a bookie.
he bet that
Come on.
Van Jefferson was going to
That's
win Super
right.
Bowl MVP, and Odell Beckham Jr. was having like the game of his life, and he goes down
Yeah.
when he got injured, and
And
everyone at the party was like, "Oh man, this sucks."
Ray.
Except Ray, who's sitting next to me and just leans in and says, "This is really good for Van Jefferson." I was like, "Ray, fuck
the fact that he dedicated the entire Super Bowl to Van Jefferson.
And as soon as that Super Bowl was over, he was gone. I was like,
I will.
he went hiding.
I will not.
Where's Van Jefferson now?
I will not name names after out of respect. But there is one of us among us who's picked up Prize Picks and is definitely looking at his phone the way Ray was looking over his shoulder.
I'd be on the Prize Picks. Also, why you not saying I'm proud of it? I was hanging out with Dirk last week, and I was on Prize
A
Picks.
common interest TJ was constantly.
Hey, look, Daddy got to win some money. It's made football so much more interesting. And I already love football. I took football from a 10 to a 12.
Did you win anything that night?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came up. So we made our money back and then a little bit more.
Okay.
So it ended up being okay.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about Prize Picks is interesting because you're betting on different different little things.
Right.
So it's like 6 things have to happen, and it could be something as simple as like, hey, XYZ person just has to score a touchdown, certain yards, receptions, field goal. It's a lot of different and you just got to pick 6 people. You do it right, it can end up pretty all right.
Okay.
Now, granted, we're on week 3, so if you want TJ's Prize Picks, you better holler at me on the Discord. Yeah, it's real cheap.
Well, speaking of Little Woodrow starts the fights. I just wanted to do a cap off for what happened this weekend because it was actually pretty cool. Khalil Roundtree fought his ass off for like 4 rounds, threw everything but the kitchen sink at Alex Poatan. Then what ended up happening is he's taking John Jones' spot as like if Mortal Kombat is real, you send Poatan like to fucking knock someone out.
I like those fighters.
He's just like singling down his prey at this point because the other dude is exhausted, just fucking threw everything for 4 rounds.
Getting a punching bag at this point.
Pretty much. It's just choosing how he wants to take him out. There it goes.
Just go down.
Nah, that's a lot of money.
I already got paid.
Oh, you right.
Yeah.
What little the UFC paid him. Yeah. Got
But now this dude is in the running because, I wouldn't say 4 years ago he was a drunk in Brazil kind of thing.
Oh, it's that guy.
It's that guy.
Yeah.
And now it's like that.
No, you can't say that. That's every UFC fighter.
No.
Just a drunk in XYZ place.
You will be surprised about the amount of UFC fighters that are like, I'm a vegan. Well, actually, the dude that he fought was a vegan.
That's why he lost.
Knocked out.
His bones were brittle.
Yeah. Can't take body shots if you're a vegan.
Mm-hmm. Eat some beef.
Justin Fields is doing good now.
Is eating beef?
No. Don't talk about football yet. Don't talk about football yet. I'm coming for your ass.
He didn't look
yeah,
good that
I'm coming
game.
for that ass.
Like, someone get this kid some ham. God damn
He was
it.
very quiet in the chat this Sunday.
Yeah. No, we'll talk about it. Next.
Okay.
Keep going.
Well, just saying, Alex Pereira is now in the running for probably being like top 3, like on the Mount Rushmore of best UFC fighters of all time at this point.
Oh, okay.
Because he's beaten something like 9 champions in only 3 years.
What weight class is he?
Light heavyweight.
Well, if he hadn't beat John Jones yet, then he can't.
Well, John Jones hasn't fought in 2 or 3 years.
He doesn't have to. Man can get 4 DUIs, be arrested a few times, not fight in 4 years, and come in and just make dudes look terrible. So, no, you can't be in that division and not fight him and claim to be the best. I just can't accept that.
I mean, UFC just doesn't work that way in the sense that it's just
but it's
can you be the greatest heavyweight boxer without fighting Tyson?
What's different? It's eras.
It's an era.
John Jones fought.
And he doesn't want to fight anymore.
Is he retired?
He's not retired. He's like soft retired. He doesn't want to come back.
He's not retired. He just doesn't like his job.
I mean, no one can beat him.
He doesn't like his job, and Dana White keeps paid.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Quitting.
I'm with you. I just think there's errors, and everybody has a different fight. And you really can't say who's better than who unless they're like on the same thing at the same time, right?
Like if you're around at the same time, to me, that's the same era. Like until John Jones like retire. Actually, no, fuck that. He has to have retired for about 5 years, and then we can crown this guy like. Next.
Well, I always said Mount Rushmore is the top 4.
I know, but still.
Because when people talk about like not necessarily quarterbacks, but just thinking about it like in football, receivers and whatnot, that's where it gets really interesting to me because receivers are so skilled at variety of things.
It's interesting because I think each sport has a different point of view on that with eras versus just like the greatest
Basketball's
ever.
probably the greatest one.
But I think everyone agrees. Well, most people agree that Michael Jordan is like. The
I do.
greatest ever.
Anyone who says LeBron James is stupid.
That's already a TikTok. We don't.
You didn't even have him in your top 10.
Fuck no. Still isn't. Still is not.
That's just a personal vendetta.
It's not. It's better play. It's 9 other players or 10. No, fuck that. He could get 11. It's 10 other players better. And that's being
He said
kind.
Iverson. He said Iverson.
I think
is better
Iverson's better.
than LeBron.
I think he's
I'm
better.
not saying anything. I can't agree though.
Some things don't warrant a response.
Yeah.
I could take Iverson out and still find others better.
Do it right now, real quick.
Olajuwon,
No.
Tim Duncan. Are you kidding
No,
me?
no. We're not doing this again. We're not spending time on this again.
Putting Hakeem over LeBron.
I'm absolutely putting Hakeem over LeBron.
Yeah, I don't want to retread this ground. We've been there. You don't like LeBron.
You acting like it's personal. It's not.
It is.
It's just a trash basketball player.
The prophecy has finally been fulfilled.
What?
You didn't watch college football this weekend, huh?
It's boring me.
It's legit more exciting than the NFL to a
Really?
degree. Yeah.
I saw it as a shitload of upsets.
Now let me tell you right now, my 2 teams were not playing this week.
Colorado and UT.
Yeah, so you can tell, and you know,
Whoa. You said they're not playing this week.
yeah,
They didn't play last week.
Yeah. That's why I was checked.
Yeah,
out.
I was like, you know, and then there's so many teams. I mean, I kind of sort of watch some of these bums, but they're not as good as both of those teams.
Yeah.
You legit think Colorado is better than Bama and Vanderbilt?
More interesting to watch.
No, I don't think so at all.
More
Gotta
interesting to
agree.
watch. The Bama versus. Well, I have no stake in the Bama tree, and I'm just like, cool. Yeah,
You will learn to
but
hate
also,
them at
but
some
also
point.
like, because Bama was number 1, and that didn't make sense to me. I don't think they should have been number
I
1.
don't either.
They beat Georgia.
And
So what? Anybody can beat Georgia, clearly.
Anybody can be. No, they haven't been beat since.
They'll be beat again. I could assure.
And Georgia
they
players
gotta play
are too,
Texas. Yeah.
Georgia players are too busy being miscreants
Yeah, they're
and
fucking,
criminals.
They're like Vegas players.
Literally, there was
Yeah.
one that went. There's one that literally had like a what was it? An assault. Got arrested today for an assault
unborn
charge
child.
on an unborn child.
Yeah,
First of
like-
all, how the fuck do you do that? Motherfucker's not here yet.
being a piece of shit.
Like, but second of all,
I say overachiever. Just kidding.
clip it. I was like, no, we have the man we need. But seriously, no, not to say, jokes aside, college was kind of sort of interesting this weekend, even without the presence of the 2 most interesting
Isn't
teams.
Texas number 1 again?
Texas is number 1 again.
Guess what happened? Because it was stupid for them not to be number
yeah, because
1.
Alabama is fugazi.
Well, there was a lot of other teams that lost that were in the top 10
Yeah, I
too.
saw that. That was crazy.
Alabama lost. Tennessee lost. There was one more that lost.
Michigan lost.
Michigan lost. USC lost.
Yeah.
Like there was a whole bunch
a
of
lot of
teams. There's only like 12 teams left undefeated at this point.
Didn't Miami lose or did they?
No, Miami came back from 25
Oh, okay.
to
they
beat.
were a loser.
Yeah. To beat the woke agenda.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We went over that one.
I know. I heard
Yeah.
that one. Oh, no, I'm happy Miami won. I like that kid. That quarterback's fun.
Well, I am happy.
He put in 35% more effort.
Did he?
No.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's that doesn't fit his character.
I'm happy that we got like a Mexican American kid from New Mexico to be like in the conversation for best quarterback right now. He's not in there.
Yeah.
Like obviously, there's still 4 or 5 people ahead of him, but top 6 is pretty dope.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's in Oregon now. Right?
Hey, time.
No, he's in Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, and he helped beat Diego Pavia.
Oh, that kid.
Yeah, he helped beat
yeah.
Alabama this weekend. What were you gonna say, TJ?
Hey, this isn't a Mossy Manos. Don't waste my time with this.
I'm sorry, bro. We got 1 quarterback. That's all we got.
I'm kidding.
Affirmative action and DEI work done.
Hey, man, I got a Mexican-American quarterback that beat Alabama. Gertz has a white cornerback that got an interception for the first time in 20 years.
We did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe. I don't believe in those.
Yeah, it sounds like a deep fake or something. Was it a smart play? What a smart play! Anytime you see a white guy do anything remotely athletic,
He's so calculated.
yeah, exactly. What a smart player.
I can accept a Hispanic man being a quarterback. What I can't expect is these white men trying to think they can go on and be something else that they shouldn't.
Know your place.
Yeah.
Can we get this reverse Disney movie? That'd be fun.
Now you know where they supposed to be. Listen, there's a T and an E spot for all of them.
You can't spell white without T-E.
Look, I want to see him again. He ain't got no skin on his. No, mute that. I don't even talk. Look, he ain't got no skin on his bones. He's too thin. He thinks he's creative. He thinks he's special. Too small. Needs to eat more. Needs to grow a few inches.
Have you seen the clip of Dion talking to Peyton on how to play a corner? It is, but the first thing he says, there's a problem. You're white. First thing he says. But I can help you.
I like how
They're coming back. That's the third one, I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah, jokes aside, I do like how that is just universally like the one position everyone's like.
And no one says anything. No one says a goddamn word.
Yeah, no one even tries to
No
like.
one
They're like,
acknowledges
like
it in
the
any way.
NFL announcer said it.
Yeah.
They're like, what?
Yeah, he's a.
It's a linebacker, right?
Yeah,
What? No.
he's at a place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the Mike linebacker. Because the boys are smart.
Yeah. That's the skinniest linebacker I've ever seen. Why is he that?
small.
No, that's not a corner. What are you talking about?
He got lost from the D line.
I always think of that scene from Elvis. Where it's just, he's white.
Yeah. Tom Hanks.
No, that's why I like there's no sport more like just like stereotypically racist than the NFL, because that's why I was laughing when Puka the Cool was catching one. Like, nah, that don't make no sense. Hawaiians stay on
Wait
defense.
a minute. Yeah.
I was like,
so
Tua was the exception, not the rule.
So who's Puka's comp? A Troy Polamalu. I don't know.
This motherfucker needs to get back on defense.
Yeah.
Like, what's he doing out there on offense?
That boy
Did he catch a ball interception? Wait.
boy's a safety, not a wide receiver.
Yeah. So, what's he doing over here? He got a lot. Boy started
It's
screaming.
too long.
Yeah.
It's true. The NFL's like the one like spot where people could just like make racial jokes openly. No one cares.
No one gives. No one
no.
gives a shit. The
What can you say?
the black corner thing is such a problem. It's like, ooh, like it's like, dang, that guy could be a pretty good corner. Too bad he's not black. It's like, too bad he doesn't have the melanin. He gives you the extra juice.
That extra bow.
Yeah, extra bone.
See the scouting reports. Yeah. White.
That's it.
He has great
Whoa,
reach.
whoa, whoa, whoa. That's
Good
not
vertical.
That's not a Q. That looks like a C. CB? No. No.
Got
Boy looks like a
typo
quarterback to me.
Got a typo on here on these handwritten notes.
Hey, look, if you have. Telling you, to me, you know where they belong. So I've been saying it from day one. Look,
I wish you were a scout. I just wish you had a white suit and you went to like Nebraska.
man,
Just come have a chauffeur and shit or whatever. That boy right there. Come here, boy.
It's like wearing a Colonel Sanders suit with the mustache.
An old timey chauffeur with the gloves and all.
always sweating. Now,
If he is white, of course.
now you said your parents own some land, right? I like to hear.
You gonna come play for me, right?
Yes.
It sure would be a shame if somebody bought your family farm.
Yes. You like that cornbread?
I'm not gonna
Go
lie.
away.
The chauffeur just has a plate of cornbread. Go ahead and eat it.
Yeah, nah.
Eat it.
You hungry?
Being a recruiter for a college has to be one of the coolest things to do, honestly.
It sounds exhausting.
I feel like being a
That
How
has
is
to
it
be a life,
more
right?
exhausting than being an account executive, though? It's the same thing.
You're traveling all
traveling a lot, and then you watch a
traveling
lot of high school games, and I bet there's a lot of trash.
Yeah, you got to sift through a lot, I'm sure, right?
Dang, I can't get over that because I really would be on every scouting report. Like, dang, I really like what this kid offers. T-E. It's like, but he was a quarterback, and he's tall.
Yeah.
He'll make it work.
What
I mean,
you
that
said,
happens in the
what-
NFL fucking all the time, too. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I said he could throw a ball,
Yeah.
make a trick play,
Yeah. No, we'll draw something up for him.
keep him happy.
Yeah.
So you don't want to meet me as a guy. I'm there to crush dreams. So black kid would be like, I could be a tight end. Who? What you talking to me for?
You think there's an alternative universe, probably far away, but kind of close, where he's a scout for Urban Meyer?
Oh,
Yes.
that's not an alternate universe. That's
He would
a
work
dream.
for Urban Meyer today.
That's a dream. I'll be kicking. I'll be like, stick out your shin, boy.
TJ lives that reality every time he goes to bed.
Kayla gets all upset. She's like, you kept on saying urban in your sleep.
Young Herb.
And then, just on the note of college being something worth watching right now, first of all, they get the kickoff right. I'm tired of the kickoff in the
I
NFL.
hate that shit.
Yeah. I think the only person in all the kicks that I've seen get it right is the Cowboys kicker. Like, Landon.
Yes, it didn't change shit. They just have to because I guess I have that weird position where I don't disagree that like kick returns are just more interesting. Like I want to see it kick back. I don't think they had to change the whole form. Like
It looks stupid.
It just looks dumb.
The whole thing is dumb.
But
I
when it
don't think
runs,
it's much safer.
it's not.
Yeah.
And also, and then the Dallas kick return is a really good one, and they just always kick it to the end zone. They're like,
Yeah.
he can't run it back. I'm not talking about that. Turpin's fast.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about that later.
Well,
What's there to talk about?
I know, right?
one.
What is there to talk
Well,
about?
before that,
No. Y'all guys don't get to do that.
I have a question real quick. Because you've already stated you're more of a Colorado fan than the UT fan.
No.
Somehow.
What I said was, I like seeing
Is
little.
that not what he said?
I like seeing little black boys succeed. Stop it. Look, they got
I'm pretty sure you did say that.
No. What I mean by that is
You're a Colorado alum in your heart.
Yeah.
in my heart. Yeah. No, but what I seriously mean by that is I just think Colorado is a more interesting team to watch right now. UT's been molly-whopping everyone they've played. It's
Well, you
bull.
got a real game this weekend.
When was the last time they've done that? Enjoy it while it's happening.
The last time they did
rare.
that was Vince Young.
That's what I'm saying.
He was probably like, what, 10?
Probably.
Yeah.
That's how they beat USC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember.
Classic game.
No, but they did good last year. My hype went to
Good is not number one.
My hype turned to expectations.
And the expectations have been met, it looks like, right?
Yeah, so I want to watch somebody who hasn't met my expectations.
And they won't.
They will. They've been actually. Their last game was good.
Your wish will be granted, sir.
Yeah, no shit. Overrated, man. Very overrated.
Man, I've never
Wildly
seen a more
disappointed.
self-hating Negro than Why you out here just doing this?
I can't support it.
Yeah, you
I can't support the product fully.
Yeah.
I love the players. I just, Dion is Dion.
And
I
what's
don't
that
know
mean?
if that bodes well
What you mean? What you mean?
For-
His people?
for NFL. I didn't say this. I don't know if that bodes well for NFL careers of his players, particularly his sons. But
He's gonna be a
Shador-
giant. He's gonna be a giant. Don't
Shador
you
will be fine.
if there's a okay,
He's not going to be a giant.
lot
That's
of
not
hits.
going to happen.
Shador takes
They're not blacking out the NFC East. That's not
uncomfortable
happening.
hits for me, to where it's like, oh man, this kid is, he's really
My son ain't willing to get.
tread coming off the tire. Then
Yeah, if my son ain't willing to take a few sacks for a
few.
scholarship,
to peel that kid off the fucking turf, man.
good.
God damn.
Builds
they-
character.
What's wrong with the other kid, the other son? And he fucked up too?
He is hurt.
Yeah.
Shiloh's hurt.
Because Dion sacrifices his son to the football god.
That's how he keeps his youth.
That keeps the youth.
Only one of them
His
can have an
offspring
Achilles tendon.
And his toes.
Yeah, I say he's walking, and I thought he lost a foot. How is that possible? Shador's soul is how.
Well, I
took
just
his
want to know,
son's
TJ, does this do anything for you? The Red River rivalry, Oklahoma versus UT?
I don't think it moves the needle for him.
I don't think it does. Nope.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
He's going to be watching Colorado versus Kansas State.
That is what he'll be
Now
watching.
that's the game. No, I'm kidding. I do like the UT-OU. I do like the UT-OU rivalry. I think what's interesting is this.
You got
year-
all your rivalries
Yeah,
back
that's
now.
the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Texas A&M.
To me, I think that one will be
That'll
be
huge.
fun. Yeah,
that'll
that one's going to be fun.
Just a return to form. That'll be pretty
It's a
interesting.
Texas tradition.
The problem is, both the teams aren't on our level.
No. You should mollywop all of them, including Georgia.
What's the rankings?
What? Oklahoma is ranked like 16, I think.
Yeah,
I just saw
18, I think.
18.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 15-point gap, isn't
Yeah.
it? There's 15 teams that are between us and that
All
are-
these upsets.
You played
be
Georgia
careful.
after that.
and
I'm really not afraid of Georgia.
they're criminals,
Like,
miscreants.
they got a lot going on.
Which means they're good. You should know that as a Cowboys fan.
That's true. That was your best team.
the best Cowboys. The most problematic. one
Michael
that they
Irvin
had.
stabbing people and doing a line of coke afterwards.
Teammates.
Yeah, having teammates.
Yeah, I am kind of
They're
upset.
doing all the drugs.
But it's like they showed, what is it, CD mouthing off to Dak this weekend, which I don't think was the case. But I was just like, man.
I like how
this is-
everyone tried to be a detective about that and was
Yeah,
like,
I'm like-
what did get expert lip readers on this? I'm like, it doesn't
matter.
I'm like, no, this is not the drama I need. I need problematic black receiver, not diva. Problematic.
Want to win
includes-
championships.
Yeah, problematic includes diva.
Yeah. Oh,
say
they're
what,
going to
like
be
a
divas.
Tyreek?
You want criminal. You just want a
Yeah, you want
criminal
a
wide
criminal.
receiver.
I like a Dez more than a
No.
Tyreek.
No, you want a Tyreek.
You want a
don't.
Tyreek.
No, I don't.
That
You
ain't
want a-
true. Nobody
you want
wanted
a Michael
that.
Irvin, Tyreek Hill hybrid
Antonio Brown.
with a little Antonio Brown sprinkled in and a bit of T.O.
You're just describing Michael Irvin.
We had T.O.
It's true. He did have T.O. He cried because he loved Tony Romo so much. That's dedication.
He did.
You had
Man,
a real one.
think
I
this
miss
is,
these characters.
Yeah.
I think this is
I'm
the,
CD is
introverts.
boring.
I think
He's
this,
just an introvert.
CD's boring as fuck.
I think this is the first year that T.O. wasn't trying to come back.
No, finally.
And to be honest, I still think he's probably better than a lot of those receivers that are
make-
on that field.
Who needs a receiver?
We do.
A lot of people need a receiver.
True. I think you would probably
Yo,
do.
pay T.O. on like a
That would
$100K
be
contract. See what happens.
Fuck it.
That's too rich for Steelers blood.
Yeah, you guys do shop at the bargain bin.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
It's working out for you.
No, it's not. I'm about to go on a fucking rant about the Steelers right now.
Oh, don't you dare.
Yeah,
Don't
are
you dare, you
serious?
I'm gonna
Steelers
I'm gonna
fan.
sit on
Well-
a high horse.
I was going to say, and then you are free to say no. I will be out of town on Sunday, but on Saturday, if you want to meet for either the Red River game or even the Colorado game, I'm down to meet up for that.
It's the only way he's going.
I should be around.
Okay.
I have
It's
a
his,
baby shower in
it's
the
his
morning,
last
though.
weekend here.
Oh, you guys.
Oh,
wanna-
yeah. You going to where? Japan?
No, I go to the. First of all, I'll be here next Tuesday.
Abu Dhabi.
Oh, okay.
I'll be here next Tuesday, to be clear, because I said I'd face my fight with the Lions. Because next week is tier list, and let me tell you, if we win this weekend, I'm coming to swing. But the second thing is, I'll be in the Dominican Republic,
Oh, that's.
and then I'll be in Japan.
There you go.
And then Mars.
Really,
It's going
just going further and further.
far off places.
Going to this weird place. Probably never been. It's called Africa. It's kind of crazy over there.
I don't know if you heard of it.
I thought it was just a myth.
Like El Dorado.
Oh yeah, this place.
Oh, that was great. I did love that.
Are we going
Gotta
on
love
this
some
now?
We are on to
Yeah.
our two of our friends playing each other, Tommy. And let's
I
see
didn't
what
stay up for this because I'm not doing
You
that.
didn't miss shit.
It wasn't worth me staying up.
Can I start?
Sure.
Then I'll lean you.
Oh, Jesus.
First things first, and I said it a lot in the chat. You are so right. I despise Steelers football.
Yes!
It's gross. It's awful. It's terrible.
We are a terrible watch.
Yeah,
like,
It ain't
never give us a
fun.
primetime game again.
It was the
ugly.
funniest shit ever because the announcer said, "This is Steelers football." They were literally like, "This is just Steelers football."
That's been Steelers football for the past, 4 years?
Yeah. I told Samantha, I was like, I'm either going to be in a really good mood or a really bad mood, saying how this game goes. But either way, this is going to be an awful game to watch.
Oh, God, it did not disappoint.
I did not.
Fuck.
It met the lowest of expectations.
I cut the highlights off. I was like, this is like 11 minutes. I can't do this.
Second of all, let me just come on my high horse here. My team did something that they never do.
They did a lot of things that they've never done. In fact, they did something that might not ever be replicated ever again.
Not that. I think that's such a horseshit dumb stat. Yeah, they scored touchdowns on different days and threw interceptions on different days. Shut up. That's a dumb
Well,
stat.
if anyone could accomplish that, it's Dak Prescott.
But this is 100% the type of game that Cowboys lose.
Not against the Steelers.
But y'all gave us that opportunity.
This is the exact type of game the Steelers always lose.
And I said...
That is true.
And I said, this is wonderful. No, because when it comes to a fourth quarter, like I'm talking walk-off drive, and say what you will, because Dak did not play
doesn't
good.
do that often.
Yeah, Dak did not play that. No, this is his first ever
No,
walk-off.
that's sad.
No, that's not.
That's a sad stat.
No, he's made fourth quarter comebacks. This is like a fourth quarter down to the last second. That's what a walk-off
but
is.
like the elites can do that with ease, and Dak has
No, they
never been
don't.
able to. Oh, bullshit. CJ Stroud has done it.
It wasn't.
He's been in for 2 years.
That's
1 week.
no.
Took
fuck
1
no.
week.
It's a
1 week.
one-
1-1.
He did get the ball afterwards. It wasn't a walk-off.
No, it was a.
We got the ball back.
Oh,
with
they-
20
I
seconds
think they
left
called,
and no
I think they called
timeouts.
it a go-ahead, like go-ahead win, not a
Oh.
walk-off. But that said,
Yeah, the last play was that flea flicker throw all around the field.
Because
thing.
Mike Tomlin can't manage timeouts worth of shit.
that was dumb.
So stupid.
But what I will give is Dak did not play a great game for most of that game. Well, actually, it's weird because he was cutting up the defense and then did dumb shit. I was so confused.
He was bad in the red zone
But
until the fourth quarter.
I don't know, fourth quarter Dak, different Negro because so that man.
He looked good in the fourth quarter.
He looks fantastic, but he did the one thing, and I will always and now any ounce of non-defense towards Dak went out the window. You're never gonna hear that from me again, because he put his body on the line for that fumble. He put everything on that and jumped on that ball and then threw it the next play. I love to see that from my quarterback. That was everything I could have wanted from my quarterback. He cleaned up his messes.
I'll give Dak this, as much as we've criticized him. And I
I will continue to.
Yeah, I know you will.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever said he doesn't have heart.
Oh no, I've always said
He always plays
he's a
his
hell of a
ass
leader,
off.
and he will
Yeah.
give you everything he's got.
And that was on full display on that last drive, especially after that fumble when the Troy Polamalu-esque knocking the ball.
Okay, look, that was some ridiculous shit.
That
Motherfucker
was-
went flying over
Yes. Yeah. That was gnarly. Are you done? Or are you
Yeah,
still
no,
going?
hold up. I'm gonna say, my hope was reinvigorated. Want to know why? Because I just saw a team that gave a shit. Gave a shit in a way that I don't think they normally give a shit. And if they can give a shit for the rest of the games, I'm not saying win, just give a shit.
People wake up for the Steelers.
Yeah, I don't know something about y'all.
It is something about y'all.
I think it's the
Makes
Tomlin
people-
effect.
I was about to say, when you were like, oh, the Steelers usually lose that game, that was the exact same game you guys played last time, neck and neck, except you were on your third string quarterback. You were on Ben DiNucci. And
No, in 2016?
no, you think they haven't played since 2016?
Pretty
They
sure-
played the COVID year, 2020 or 2021.
Did we?
This was just like the first primetime game we've had since a long time.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It was a primetime.
It was a November game, I remember, and the Cowboys lost on the last play.
Sounds about right.
Sounds like a Steelers game.
But nah, I was so cause you like how to put it, I think Nick Wright said it best. Motherfucker, if we lost, I did not want to be here. So the Cowboys would have been cut up from the floor up. Now I feel confident in my football team. I feel like
Who y'all play next?
I said we play the Lions. The Steelers defense is
shit's
good.
going right out
Stop
the
it.
window.
The Steelers
No,
defense is
It
great.
wasn't good that day.
No, it's not.
What was TJ want?
I've flipped.
I was going to
Steelers
say,
defense.
before he takes off and gets mad at the Steelers, the only thing I will say that was really impressive about the Cowboys winning is you didn't have Micah.
Yeah.
We didn't have Micah. We didn't have Micah.
Didn't have Diggs.
We didn't have we had Diggs.
Oh, you did?
We didn't have D-Law. We didn't have Brandon Cooks. We lost
lose your left tackle?
We lost our left tackle. We lost one of our DEs, and we're out 2 DEs. We lost so many pieces, and that's why I said I felt like there was a bunch of players who had to step up and gave a shit.
Well,
And hopefully that lights a fire under the players who are coming back eventually. Because I said that defense looked the most competent it's been. And granted, it's Justin Fields. And Najee Harris ain't running shit. But we had more rushing yards, which is crazy. Rushing yards?
Uncle Rico?
Yeah, Rico Dotto was doing some things.
you have a better running back than Najee Harris.
I said
every other team in the league.
Not every team. They're on their 3rd string.
Yeah.
Fourth.
I was going to say
Najee
maybe.
was a first-round pick, don't you know?
Oh, that's right.
Yes, he
That is
was.
Yeah, but I think he was a first-round pick when the Cowboys took Taco Charlton. I don't know why you stayed with him because he's definitely off Taco Charlton.
But they got off him, right?
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
still on the Cowboys,
Yeah, how
is
the
he?
fuck is not?
Why do we still have Najee fucking Harris?
God
I
damn.
believe in him.
You believe in Najee?
No, when he plays against us.
And then you can take him.
I
I want that. I don't want that.
him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
You sure?
I like
you-
who we have.
Okay.
Would you trade Najee for Zeke?
Shit, maybe.
Zeke would run for you. He'd run with heart.
On a 3rd and 2, I would take Zeke over Najee Harris.
The fact you was serious.
There's Sam has seen this. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Oh,
and
God.
no situation makes me angrier when I see the Steelers. It's 3rd and 2. Because I'm like, I know we have a
How
running.
can you not get 3rd and 2?
We have a running back who will not get that for us.
Fuck, man.
He will
Let's stop
not get
giving him the
this.
ball.
I
trust Justin Fields
I think
more than.
So
I think
do
the
I.
Cowboys to end the game, like their last touchdown. Well, it wasn't the end of the game, but their last touchdown, they were on like the 1 yard line for 4 plays.
yeah.
No, we were on it
damn.
for 2 plays. I think it was 2 plays, fumble recovery,
That pushed them back.
pushed them back.
Then Dak got back to the 1 yard line, reaching for the pylon.
Right. You're right.
And then, so it was like they had 2 plays on the 1 yard line that got pushed back because of the fumble, which the Cowboys recovered, got back to the 1 yard line.
And then threw it. Or maybe it was 1 play, fumble, back to the 1 yard line.
And then somewhere in between
It
all
was on
that,
4th down when they got the
yeah,
touchdown.
somewhere in the middle of all that, Dak threw a football right as Tolbert's nuts.
Yep.
He tried to hide it.
This isn't sour grapes. I'm just letting you know. You beat a bad team.
I don't think you're a bad team.
We are awful.
I don't think you're an awful team.
We are awful.
I don't think they're an awful
Do you know how many yards the Cowboys got against us?
How many?
490.
Are you kidding me?
490.
We have a high-powered offense.
No, you don't.
We got 3 turnovers.
Jesus.
We had 3
Christ.
interceptions. We blocked a kick. We blocked a
And you
field goal.
lost.
And we lost. You know
That's
who loses
How do
teams
you
like
watch
that?
these games,
A
man?
bad team. Our team is ass.
No, it's bad.
It is
I give you
ass.
that, but it's just a thing. Like Tomlin's a good
There's-
coach,
No.
and he can rally them to
No, he's not.
get. I mean, what's
He
your
is
record?
not. I'm done.
3 and 2
He is fired in my heart.
from this.
Yes.
Come
Are you kidding me?
on.
Dude,
Y'all are
any-
still gonna make the playoffs.
not at this rate.
Yeah,
we're
you
not.
are. Guaranteed.
I don't
you are.
think they
No,
I
might.
at
will
this rate
put
or not.
money.
No,
that
time out.
they do. I don't know how, but
The
they will
AFC's
somehow.
bad. The AFC. No, let me phrase that. NFL's weird.
This
You guys
year's
could
very
totally
strange.
still make the playoffs.
And
Absolutely.
lose in the wild card.
Oh well,
round.
yeah, you are.
Yeah.
But
We didn't say that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
until
we
you're gonna
said
win in the playoffs, you're gonna make the playoffs.
Because there are some. That's why I said you aren't awful. Because the awful is there's a lot of
It's
awful
all-
teams.
the awful
But
is
y'all
bad.
are. I don't think you were as high up on maybe the. I still think. I don't know. I still think your
them where I
defense has
put, like,
pieces.
the Saints, you know, of like I don't know what you are exactly, but
Bad.
you're not bad.
We're bad.
'Cause-
what do we do well?
Win games.
So the defense, the problem was,
Sometimes.
if you want to, my problem with the defense situation, at least in that game, was because your offense just didn't stay on the field.
Right.
So it made your defense have to be out there way more.
Yeah, but
And also
400
Dak was cutting them up.
490 yards.
We were cutting them up.
That's 490 yards.
That's a lot.
Also, I was like, watching the game, I was like, the Cowboys cannot run. They cannot run.
No.
How are we letting them get 490 yards? We do not have to account for the run. Why? How?
That defense is touted.
We have a
man.
bad coach. That's why. We have a bad coach. Let me ask you this. You think Michael Jordan is still a good basketball player?
Like today.
Yes.
He could
no.
probably beat most. But
But yes.
In the mind, yes, body wise.
In the at at the professional basketball player standard.
No, he's lost a step.
That's Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin used to be a great coach. He's been a bad head coach. Duck Hodges was the last good year as a good coach. He's been a horrible head coach. I'm done defending Mike Tomlin.
Okay.
And anyone who wants to say, oh, it's the offensive coordinator, who hires these motherfuckers?
No, he's horrible at
yes,
personnel.
He's
really
awful
bad at personnel.
What does he do? He's not our defensive coordinator. He doesn't do.
He delegates.
Not well. What does he do? What does he do well?
He just wins.
don't
The
make me
team.
do this.
What does he do well?
Man.
You know I love
No,
Tomlin.
listen.
I guarantee you, I love him more.
No.
But what does he do well?
Can I, in your defense?
Oh, this
something
is like when
real
you
quick?
scold your child. Like they
Yeah,
got their first B.
It is like that, right? Try me a fucking rib. I'm a Texans fan, but no, look.
Just won a playoff game last year. You're 4-1. Shut up.
But
you guys
fall
are,
off a cliff at any moment.
you guys are set for several
don't
years.
trust them at all. But listen.
Do you trust your coach?
Yes.
Do you trust your quarterback?
Yeah.
Then you're set.
I don't trust my offensive line.
That's replaceable. You're set. You have a quarterback and a good
We'll
head
see
coach.
how they do.
You're
We'll see.
set.
We'll see.
You are set for several years.
I find that you are in probably the worst place any team can.
Oh, in the
be
middle.
That's right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Matter of fact, Mike Tomlin has he has real estate in the middle. That's how he's kept his job, because no one's gonna fire a coach who makes the playoffs and has a winning record every year.
We would.
There's
There's a lot of organizations that would.
No, only the Cowboys.
Any
The
other,
Packers fired Mike McCarthy, and he was making the playoffs.
yeah.
That's a different
Rodgers
topic.
got him
That's a
fired,
different
yeah.
topic.
Any other organization would have fired Mike Tomlin. At this
Yeah,
point.
that's true. That part
I
is
don't
true.
agree.
8 years without a playoff win.
It's a Marvin Lewis situation.
8 years
And he-
making it to the playoffs.
and he got fired.
Eventually, he did. Well,
Yeah.
how long was he there? Like 12 years or some shit like that. He was there for a while.
And guess what? What team did he coach?
Cincinnati.
Yeah, bad team.
Bad team.
Bad team. So I don't want
But
to
he
follow.
did just enough. To keep
I
his
do
job.
not want to follow the Bengals example.
That's probably a bad example.
Yes.
I refuse. You know, and as hard as you are on him, I'll never back down on Tomlin. Ever. I just need y'all to get a playoff win so he can be safe.
Hey, if he gets a playoff win, I'll take it all back.
Fair.
That's my bar.
I wouldn't count on that.
Tommy,
Oh, you're in the Cowboys stance.
Tommy,
You're here where nothing matters in the season anymore. It's only playoffs. It sucks.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I saw Kenny Pickett light up the preseason. Preseason don't matter.
No, man.
Preseason does not matter.
Those
at
rookies
all.
lit up the preseason.
Yeah. Who gives a shit?
No, I meant like the actual season. No, the season doesn't matter.
Tommy, I have a question with everything that has happened in these first 5 weeks, and I feel like these guys are too emotional right now.
They
So
are.
What do you mean emotional? I'm cooling. I'm chilling.
You're a little too
being
happy.
happy is a
Way too happy.
happy is an emotion
You're
too.
When
too
you are a
happy.
Cowboy fan.
You're too happy because we are ass. We
I
are
just feel
ass.
bad for you.
We lose to bad teams.
Now, let me tell you right now, point blank period. I don't care what you say about a bad team. We turned over the ball 3 times and still won. That means something was right. I said we did something right.
You played the Steelers. That's what you did right.
Steelers aren't that bad.
Dude, we lose to bad teams all the time.
But I don't. But I truly in this league, in this year, in this ecosystem
They're
of football,
still alive, yeah.
like. You are, first of all, not far off from playoff contention. The biggest fault is your division is rough.
Our division's not even good.
No, that's what I meant. Like, your division is, like, rough in the sense of you really just got to win a little bit more and you'll be fine.
I still think we're going to sweep the Bengals, but who cares?
The problem
At
is,
this point.
Yeah.
but the problem is, the delta is, there's just too many teams that are.
Yeah.
Well, I had a question.
Yes.
Yes.
Going back to that. No, it's fine.
That was
You guys have
Yeah.
stuff to talk about. You guys are working through things.
You
Your
are.
hope and your despair. But going back to with what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Who's more likely to miss the playoffs, the 49ers or the Steelers?
49ers.
Ooh.
49ers are too banged up.
Honestly,
You can
No, they're
heal.
just
The
not-
season is
something's
long.
not right with them.
I
It's an
think-
offness to them this year.
Oh,
think
guess
it is
what?
the Niners.
When you fire your scapegoat for no fucking reason,
Oh, well, they're going to get Robert Saleh back.
Yeah, fuck.
that's a different topic.
They're going to get
Oh,
him
we're
back.
getting to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Yeah, probably. I think the Niners. 'Cause I think the NFC is better than the AFC this year.
I know
I
it's
agree.
weird.
I absolutely
It's a
agree.
great thing.
I still think the Chiefs.
Oh, you ain't part of that. Stop. We're talking about like Minnesota and Detroit's. Yeah.
We're
Even Washington. to
No,
a certain-
stop
Washington
giving,
looks
stop
good.
giving Detroit credit. It's just Washington, and I'll give you Minnesota.
Man, I mean, you have to. Minnesota. Lions look great too.
You lost to
they-
Tampa, a team you love.
I do love Tampa.
Yeah,
They
Tampa's
won't lose
good.
against them.
Tampa's actually on the upswing
No.
too.
I've always said the worst matchup for the Cowboys is Tampa
horrible
because them
matchup.
motherfuckers can ball.
And they will not stop.
We won against
Tom Brady.
against Tom Brady, but like Baker tries.
Oh, against Dallas, he definitely would.
The Lions just need to watch how the Falcons beat the Bucks. And pray for those refs.
That is big, yeah, because that was still very close.
Yeah, I've been saying.
or if you're gonna throw 500 yards,
You got
like it takes that.
you both have immobile, wispy quarterbacks.
Yeah.
My biggest delta, just to get ahead of it, my biggest delta with the upcoming game is the Lions are coming off a bye week, and we are coming off injury and tired. And against the Steelers, that's a physical ass game.
That's true. And the Lions are a physical team too. They beat
They are.
Even though the Seahawks game was kind of close, they beat the shit out of them.
And
physically.
They got that kind of 49ers mentality of like they're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
No,
know.
but the Lions are in a weird place where I am just more positive on their offense than their defense.
That's true. Their defense, like, it looks better than last year.
It's
but,
better.
But it's still like,
You just beat them.
Like, and if you're gonna tell me just point blank period, like say what you will about your defense.
The
But-
Steelers defense.
Yeah, say what you will about the Steelers defense.
bad.
But if I'm talking like what I'm worried about on the Lions is Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Now, he's not a TJ Watt.
He's not. TJ Watt is great. This is Mike Tomlin getting carried by a great player. TJ Watt is incredible.
It's a Hall of Famer.
He does not have a playoff win yet.
It's wild.
That's
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
Does he want to come?
Fuck,
Does he want to come
man.
to a team where he can get a playoff win? What's
I
that?
would not blame him at
wouldn't
this
either.
point. And I fucking love TJ Watt.
That's a shame. I mean,
It's a
he's-
fucking travesty. That team is failing that.
He's going to go to Arizona with J.J. Watt. like J.J. Watt.
Didn't work for JJ either.
No, I'm sure JJ would be like, no.
Oh, JJ's waiting on that Houston phone call if we make the fucking playoff.
Oh man, I wouldn't blame him, TJ, if he wanted to go to Houston. Be like, you know what, I want to go
Fuck
where
it,
my
let me go.
Yeah, I wanna go where my
We could use
brothers-
another linebacker.
No,
wanna go
his
where my
temperature
brother's a
his
legend.
temperature's been trained too much to actual weather. So, he'd be like, this shit's hot.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, my next question is actually for you.
yeah,
Because you're in a well of despair, and I'm sorry about that.
I'm so pissed.
But you lost to me last week,
I did.
and now you lost to TJ.
Yeah.
Will you lose to
forget my
3
name?
hosts?
Well, we're losing to the Texans at this rate.
No,
I don't
you don't
know
play the
about
Texans
that.
yet.
You don't play.
You don't
the
play
Raiders. Oh, I think we'll beat the Raiders. I think we'll beat the
No, okay,
Raiders.
look, don't
Yeah, I got it.
Don't-
Let's be serious.
come on, y'all.
Because the Raiders are a shit show this
It's a
year.
mess.
It's a mess. Antonio Pierce is a bad coach.
He is.
So let's say we take Tom.
Saleh 2.0. I stand by it.
I don't think Saul's a bad coach.
You don't?
Do not.
I don't
We'll
think Pierce is
cover
a
that.
bad.
We'll talk about
I don't think Pierce. I don't think Pierce is a bad coach. I think he doesn't have a good situation.
You don't what?
I don't think he has I don't think he has a good situation. I
That's-
don't think they committed to the quarterback position like they should have.
I think that's
Yeah,
true.
that could be Robert Saleh. Okay, go ahead.
But they have so many. I don't know how the Raiders cap is situated, but they went all in on Garoppolo. They had
Which was stupid.
yeah.
Yeah. The whole Devontae Adams thing was dumb too.
That was dumb. That didn't work out either.
He went there to play with Derek Carr,
And then they
cut him.
iced
You
Derek Carr.
oust. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the coach who cut him got fired.
This
Yeah.
is
It's just it's a fucking.
this
it's
is
a
an interesting
clusterfuck.
thing, and I can speak on this point. I just think it's I think it's an ownership thing.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's part of it for sure, and I think that's true of the Jets too. At a certain point, though, I just look at him like, what do you do well? Because I can point out a lot of things specifically that you do badly. You do not like a post about your best player saying, "I don't want to play here anymore." You do not do that. That is no.
It's a real
It's on
easy,
some- it's on
a real
some- it's on
easy
some
thing
kicker-
not to do.
Yes, it
But
is.
You know?
it's on some kicking a kicker energy, and I kind of respect that.
Oh,
he
you
moved
got-
up. He
come
moved up
on,
some
man.
paces, baby.
That works in your head. That does not work in the real world.
Fucking my head.
You're
People
not-
don't want to be kicked, TJ. I'm sorry. You know?
You're now talking.
Play better.
You're now talking to white suit TJ.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, that's
listen, that motherfucker don't give a shit.
doesn't care.
I like performance.
do not talk about players making business decisions during a press conference.
It's crazy.
Do not do that.
Keep that shit.
And man,
in
he
the
likes
house.
to keep
Say that shit in the locker room.
He keeps Gardner Minshew in limbo. He does not announce starting quarterback.
It's a way to do it, man.
Yes.
Like one thing, look, I give D'Amico because D'Amico had me worried because he's so a player's coach and he will always defend his players and shit that should be an issue. They'll ask him, and to him it ain't that much. Fucking Derek Stingley punched Dalton Schultz at a practice.
Yes.
That's a big fucking deal. You shouldn't be doing it. He's like, oh, no, it wasn't, it's nothing. Guys just get a little antsy. But then, like, behind the scenes, they were saying, like, oh, no, he's fucking crazy.
He diffused the situation.
Yeah.
If you're a
He
head
keeps it in-house.
If you're a head coach, because I don't think he calls the defense, even though he's a defensive head coach.
He does.
He does. You
Yeah.
think he does call
Yeah,
the
he
defense? Okay. Because I know Mike Tomlin doesn't.
Yeah.
What Mike Tomlin is good at, but it's not translating to wins anymore. He is a good diplomat, and that is what
He knows how to control. Like
He does.
he knows how to keep
that's
Black
his strength.
Crazy down.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is an old story, but I remember him being like, Tomlin deserves way more credit for having Juju Schuster and Antonio Brown on both
fact-
at
no,
the same
we didn't
time.
know
The fact he
Brown
had
was
Antonio
crazy.
Brown.
We didn't know he was crazy.
It's crazy.
Yes, exactly. I think that is even more impressive than his Super Bowl ring.
True.
Because that
It's
Super Bowl team
impressive.
was stacked.
Yeah.
And he even keeps how to put it. He like people were talking shit on George Pickens, which I agree actually.
I do too.
But
I
he was-
love George Pickens, but I'm sick of this shit.
But Tomlin was the first one to be like, no, that's just something we need to like. He keeps it real deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you think he should be suspended next game? Pickens?
I think he should
Oh yeah, actually for that situation, yeah.
100%. Yes, he should be.
I got punched a dude on his opposing sideline and didn't get suspended for that shit.
What?
Aziz Al-Say, I forgot his fucking name. But yeah, no, when we played the Bears, it was a play where he ended up on their sideline. It was a scuffle. He punched the dude.
Was it after the game was over?
No, the guy was in play. They
that
just
might
didn't throw a
actually be
flag.
worse,
He
actually.
got fined like $20,000, but he didn't get suspended or anything.
NFL, you need to stop
It was
finding.
blatant
At
as
least
fuck,
hide it.
man. Like, it was like, oh, he's out, right? And they, like, no one saw it.
George Pickens should absolutely be suspended, and also like he's not even trying now.
Yeah.
like that pisses me off too.
I mean,
No, you want to know? There's a play, and this made me feel for you like during the game because there's a play. CD was not popping off this game.
No.
But there's a play where Jake Ferguson catches it, and CD was the first man up front blocking.
Yeah.
I'm talking, he blocked two people.
Yep.
And I was like, that's the money. That's where you earn the money. No one talked about it.
Yeah.
But you see it on film, and you're like, that's where he's earning his cash.
Right.
So I didn't see the game until 11:30, so I basically just saw the end of it. But they said the weather was bad. I didn't.
It got delayed because of the rain, but I don't give a
cleared
shit.
up, yeah.
The fact you said I saw it at 11:30 was the reason why.
Because Justin Fields is such an accurate passer. Oh no, it's like
You know what's funny is I was so tired from ACL. I was like, oh, I guess they're playing on the West Coast. And I just didn't think about it after that.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just like, like that sentence.
I mean,
12 o'clock in the game.
He's like the weather. I heard the weather was bad. 11:30 game.
it didn't seem like to me. It didn't seem like the weather was an issue at all during that game.
No.
No.
You couldn't tell it was even bad.
Like I think Dak had like a slip, and that was like
yeah,
the whole
jerseys
thing.
got a little dirty. That's
Yeah.
about as
you
far
might
as
have had
you
like
could
a
tell.
moment where someone
clear.
lost their footing. It wasn't as bad as that fucking Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl. Remember that?
Oh my God.
Yeah, nowhere near like that. So yeah, it didn't. There was never a moment where I was like, oh man, this weather's a problem.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
think we're 2 years away from they need to tear off all the turf and put in real grass and see how that works.
Or do some hybrid mix because the
The
Steelers,
hybrid mix I hear works.
Yeah, the Steelers field is a hybrid mix,
no,
right?
for the World Cup, it needs to be grass.
I don't think the Steelers field is a hybrid mix. I know it's like they have some kind of like layering or something.
Yeah, because they were like, the rain drains out, so it's not shit.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, they have some drainage system in there, and they showed us some footage of it where it's just water drains from the grass.
And that shit was raining a lot, and they were like, fuck a tarp. We got this shit.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Every field in Florida needs that.
No shit.
I'm not blaming the fucking weather for the Steelers playing.
No,
like
they
shit.
they aren't very
So,
good, but they're not
awful.
bad either.
I don't think they're bad.
They're not
But
bad.
outside of
They're terrible.
Tomlin, what are the things you guys need?
We need receivers.
That was my
that's a
biggest
given.
call out.
Yeah.
Like
and we need a running
Running back, yeah.
my biggest call
I
out
don't even
was,
think our O line is that bad. It's
I don't think your O-line's bad.
Nah.
Yeah.
No,
Quarterback.
my biggest thing was I was like,
I don't know.
After
I think it is.
after George Pickens After George Pickens, Van Jefferson was
Oh,
trying.
there he is.
He is there. Van Jefferson was trying more than Pickens.
Oh yeah, and Freiermuth is
And
like,
Freiermuth is good.
Freiermuth is good.
Yeah, so we
Fantasy doesn't really correspond to it, but I think he got like 30 points last week when
Yeah.
you guys played the Colts.
he had some big catches. I think he had a touchdown if I remember correctly. So, and I think this was the first game where I thought Justin Fields looked pretty bad.
But I give him one.
Yeah, right. It's like, and even then, like he didn't throw any picks. Yeah, I think he had one fumble, but he was getting hit. Yeah, he didn't look great.
Can I say a weird thing? I don't like to put fumbles on quarterbacks a lot.
It depends. If they get hit in the pocket, then it's like
Because Dak got a fumble, and I'm like, T.J. Watt hit the shit out of him.
Yeah,
The fuck is he supposed to do?
If he fumbles the ball and he's running with it, that's different.
Yes.
If he's in the pocket looking to pass and he gets hit from behind and he
Collapses
fumbles,
on him, yeah.
like it's like
that can happen. That happened to CJ.
Yeah.
Like, I watch
First
y'all.
time ever, by the way. Go ahead.
I was like, let me hold the ball. Let me hold the ball and try and keep it together when T.J. Watt's after me. Fuck that.
yeah. I just can't believe that T.J. Watt has never been.
That's wild, man. I did not know that. I didn't realize that.
He
That's
fucking
terrible,
he
man.
deserves it. He plays
Yeah.
so fucking hard every time.
It's like, yeah,
This
yes,
team
his
is
numbers are equal to his brother, but I mean, if you don't have those playoff wins, then
This team is
you
failing
know
him.
who's the best Watt brother? It's kind of, you know.
I still think
they totally failed.
It
him, man.
wasn't.
He needs to go get his ring.
So
He
it
really
wasn't a
does.
bad game in the sense of it was a bad game for Justin Fields, but I don't think it was like a bad. If that makes sense, like it was a bad game in the sense of like, all right, I feel like you're still a little too contained. Like at this point, you've got to start. Like I think I was in the position, and I don't know if you felt this way. I'd rather him take a little bit more risk near the end of the game versus playing as safe as he was, just to get some things done. Because when they were throwing, he looked fine. And then they stopped doing it.
I'm a little concerned because I've seen Justin Fields play too free, and he makes dumb decisions.
Yeah, he's not the brightest.
I feel like it's like you kind of have to rein him in all the time. The thing that makes me a little like, God damn it, is the one pass that fucking Kyle Allen threw.
He looked clean.
He threw a dime right in the middle of the field, and I was like, why isn't Justin Fields done this game? Why?
But the thing was, Justin
Russ is
Fields
going to get a chance to start.
Justin Fields came in, and after that, like that entire drive, they were passing, cutting it up.
Yeah,
so it wasn't
true.
like it was looking bad.
No.
I just don't think they like.
He's limited.
Like Kyle Allen, you're like a backup. Do whatever the fuck you want.
I think you have to unteach Justin Fields things.
Man,
I feel like
that takes more time than I think he has.
maybe.
No, I mean with all these good quarterbacks that are
man,
draftable.
yeah, that spot's gonna get taken up.
I wouldn't be shocked if Russell Wilson is announced as our starter against the
See,
Raiders.
because he
I
can throw the
would.
football.
I would. I think if you get 3-3.
On that note, are you kind of surprised? And I guess I didn't expect this podcast to be so AFC North heavy.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that Watson is like, yeah, he's fine. He's our guy. Like, his job is not in danger at
That's
all.
wild.
Watson?
Yeah.
That shit is
He's
wild
playing
to
so
me.
bad.
He's playing
He's legit
historically
playing
bad.
the
He's the
worst.
worst quarterback in the NFL.
I mean, what's their draft pick situation like?
I don't even know.
Does that team
I
have
think
their draft picks?
we're
or-
done with them. We've hosed them. So
Okay.
I think we got all we're going to get out of them.
I mean-
oh, wait. I think it might be one next year. Might be one
It's
next
not going to be a first
No,
rounder.
it's like a
Fucking the
second or
Texans
something.
shook him down.
Oh, we fleeced the fuck out of them.
This might be like kind of a good thing's not the right term, but I think it allows everyone else to avoid blame. Like Stefanski's
No,
not,
you're right.
Stefanski's not getting fired.
No.
They could go 1-16
No,
and he's not getting fired.
he shouldn't.
No, he shouldn't. I think
Yeah.
he's actually a very good coach.
He is a good coach.
I think he might be.
The fact he could do things with fucking Joe Flacco.
I think
that
you
he
got
can't do with
a
Deshaun
fifth
Watson.
round from the.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Got one more left.
He might be the best current coach in the AFC North.
Yeah,
Like,
I can see that.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I could pick any coach to coach my team in a single game today, it would probably be him.
Your team would look vastly different.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
He's making him look bad. Like, he's making the whole organization look bad, but you're right. It's the buck stops right there.
yeah, no one is
Yeah.
like, what's the issue? It's like it's clear what the issue.
And the fact you keep him in, like, you have to pay no matter what.
Yeah.
Whether you cut him, bench him, it doesn't matter. You are
that's
paying
such
out the ass.
It's
So
such
at
a
least help your
stupid
fan
contract.
base out, man, because I feel bad for them, and I don't even really give a fuck about Brown Stains after this shit. But, like, being a person who had to deal with this piece of shit for a while, like I get it, but at least we milked him and actually got production
And you
out
didn't
of
know
him.
he was a piece of shit.
We didn't know he was a piece of shit,
No
and
one
he
did.
played well for us.
Yeah.
And like, but when he became a malcontent and a problem, we wanted him gone quicker. But the GM was like, no, we got this, and we fleeced the Browns.
And it's nice to know that the NFC East owns the Browns because
big time.
I mean,
Everyone's owning them.
Like the NFC East got us good, got them good.
You know who they're going to beat? I'm not even kidding. They're going to beat the Bengals.
Oh, not
Dude,
you're
have you
right.
seen
The Bengals got their first win this week, didn't
No,
they?
they
Almost.
Do you miss that game? It was a high fly.
They
It was a
lost to
high
the
flying
Ravens.
Ravens game.
Hey, look, no, that was a very close. It was down to this. It was just the ball.
Hey,
No,
Matt.
you saw it. Come on,
I did.
that was a curse.
There was not a moment where I thought the Ravens were going to lose that game.
Jesus.
There's
Christ.
not a moment.
That's what the
Am
Ravens-
I lying?
Well, you hate,
I was like,
the Bengals. No matter what. They could play the Patriots, and you'd
My-
be like, there wasn't a doubt in my mind the Patriots would win.
no.
that game.
When that happened, I went, fuck. Because Marcos picked the Patriots in that game, and I was like, when Marcos did it, I was like, that could happen.
Yeah.
I don't think it.
There were so many ugly games this weekend.
But
Most of them, yeah.
the Bengals, there's a reason why no one in our division respects them.
I see.
Because the Browns, like, have you seen Joe Burrow's record against our division? It's bad.
Really?
It's horrible. He's like 1-5 against Lamar. He's like 2-3 against us.
I think it's 6 and 5.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
1-5 now.
Yeah.
No, they're getting fully exposed.
He can't beat the Browns.
Well, the Browns don't have a run team now, right? Like Chubb is hurt.
Yeah.
I thought he was coming back.
He'll be back.
I don't think that's going to solve
But I
the
don't think
problems.
it is either. Yeah,
But it'll help.
That's a bad
But
injury.
also, I
I'm
don't
Chubb,
want
I'm
them
not
to
coming
succeed.
back.
I'll try to get traded.
Jameis is on that team, and you'll get some touchdowns with
Yeah,
Jameis
they'll play
Winston.
for
they're-
Jameis.
I heard this conspiracy theory, and it actually made sense that they need Watson to turn it around because if not, the head coach and the GM are probably going to get fired 100%.
I could totally see that. He
Yeah.
should, like I say, he shouldn't. You say he won't. I could totally see that.
I don't think Stefanski would get fired.
That'd be the grossest thing I've ever seen.
The GM could. But
Yeah.
I don't think Stefanski would.
Because the GM was I mean,
GM
I know
could
it
be-
was
if it's
more
a scapegoat. It should be the GM. I'd say.
Because I know it was more the owner, but it was just like when you trade in and then get a fully guaranteed contract to somebody
The
that,
largest.
that performs like this, like someone's got to go.
Oh, it's the worst trade of all time. Yeah.
But we've seen like what Stefanski can do with other quarterbacks. Stefanski's
What
won.
shitty quarterback?
He's won Coach of the Year twice.
Don't disrespect Joe Flacco.
Sorry, Marco.
Flacco looked pretty.
He did.
looked
He did
damn
pretty good. I know that he
did
lost.
everything he could do to win that game, but Indy cannot beat Jacksonville.
I told you, man, that shit was
It's
weird.
10 years, 10 plus
But
years,
on that
11
note-
years now.
Bizarre.
You're
it's
the
really
only one that
fucking
picked
weird.
him, by the way, on that.
I know.
That cracked me
He
up.
said it. He told you.
Yeah, I even said
We
it,
all said it.
and then I still was like,
I
"There's
was
no way."
I was like, no, the Jags look really bad. And
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The AFC South is just set. Like, I can tell you exactly how all these things are going to play out.
Which means
Like,
next
they play out
time
that way
we're
every
going to beat
year.
the Texans.
Yes.
okay.
Well, actually, no. It's changed now. Lovey changed the whole dynamic of it.
Lovey
so
blew everything
He
up.
blew it all up. So we might sweep you this year.
find
Sometimes
out.
we do sweep you guys. And you're the only team we sweep. Either you sweep us or we sweep you.
I will
or we
bet
split.
you a chicken fried sandwich that Gertz already owes me.
I do owe him a
Yes. When he gives it to you, give it to me.
Do you guys want to watch the Thursday night game somewhere? That one will be good. It's
Who's playing?
Seahawks Niners.
Oh, God, that's not good.
What do you mean?
Sounds terrible.
It's a divisional
He
game.
hates Geno, remember?
Geno's not a real quarterback. You guys would thrive with Geno.
We damn sure would.
You really would.
He leads the league in passing yards.
We'll see how long that lasts.
It's lasted 5 weeks. I'll take it.
So
Still early in the season.
I'm going to make a rule just whenever we get to whenever we get to take a lap.
Yeah.
You can't pick Aaron Rodgers this week.
No, yes, I can.
How not?
He threw 3 interceptions.
That's not fair. It's just who's going to pick him first.
Actually, I'm not gonna pick Aaron Rodgers.
Because
So can I say I love morning games because it's fun to wake up to football. I remember when he got hurt and I literally went to the kitchen. I came back and he was back in. I was like, did I lose my fucking mind? Because I'm like, no. Because walking to the kitchen, I'm like, damn, I don't even like this dude, but damn, for your career to just end just like that. Like, it's over. Like, he ain't coming back. Like, it's over. Motherfucker back there, he was screaming in agony. And you saw it, Gertz.
I didn't actually.
You didn't see it?
No.
He does
He was
not
like-
wake up at 9 in the morning on Sunday.
Goddamn right I didn't.
And
Yeah,
the
I was
next
like,
thing you know,
no,
he's
time out.
back in the game.
I know you're not in the chat. There is a certain time of day when that motherfucker's profile pic shows up on the messages I've sent in the morning.
It's like 1:30 p.m.
325 games? Trust that.
The fact that we met up at 12:30 last week is amazing.
I had to set an alarm.
Yeah, I don't even attempt those. You catch me at the 3 o'clock game or the night game.
It's like we got to go to bed early. We got to wake up at 11:30.
No, to your point, to your point, and I guess we're going to talk about that now.
that is the next topic.
Oh, Saleh.
So look, there's a lot, and I said it in the chat. There's a lot of games you could have fired Saleh after.
Yes.
This was
Yeah.
not the one to fire Saleh on.
A lot of points in the year.
Also, they win one game, they're top of their division.
True.
in the team that they have to beat. Is
Also,
not very good.
fun fact, courtesy of First Things First, you know how many teams fire your coach midseason has worked out for?
Oh, no.
None.
None.
None. Yeah.
So here, I just think if you're bad at your job, you should be fired. And
I don't
Robert
think he
Saleh-
was terrible at his job.
Didn't it kind of work out for the Raiders?
They did.
It's been far worse coaches than Robert Saleh.
I don't know. Like,
And I don't think he ever got a chance.
Statistically, there actually aren't many.
It was never his team, really, ever.
I don't want to hear that.
No.
I'm sorry.
You have to. At first, he couldn't get a quarterback to save his life.
He had the second pick in the draft, and it was a
He
win.
picked wrong.
But who in that draft was good?
I don't even remember.
Is that the same one as Trump?
I know. I mean,
No.
but when you say that he didn't have a big say, his defense, like Sauce Gardner and all those dudes,
That's what I'm
they were good.
That
But
defense is not
But
terrible.
he's not running the defense.
I thought he was.
He's a defensive-minded head coach.
He's not the
though.
defensive coordinator.
But whatever, I'm pretty sure. Like the thing about defensive-minded head coaches, it's their defense. It's just I need you to run my defense.
But he is a CEO head coach. He's like Mike Tomlin.
That's stupid for him to be. He needs to be a defensive-minded head coach, and he needs to implement his
If
defense.
he were actually running the defense, I'd agree with you.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Well, that's why you asked if D'Amico was. Yeah, no, D'Amico's
Yeah.
smart. So yeah, no, he knows what his bread and
But
butter is.
I agree. I 100% agree with you. I think if you're bad at your job, you don't need to tell me that for coaches. If you're like
Right.
bad at your job,
Right.
Tomlin's not bad, but
Tomlin's bad
No,
now.
he's not.
He is.
He's net neutral.
He's washed.
I think that's good.
Yeah, he's been better.
He's been better.
But Saleh's been bad. Semicolon. However, the problem is, this is a game where it wasn't on Saleh.
No.
And that's my own. And to be honest, all season long, I know he doesn't run the defense, but you know that he's probably, at least from a strategic perspective, very much intertwined in some of the defensive machinations.
Of course.
And the defense has been fine. Defense has been better than fine. It's
I
been
find
great.
it hard to believe that he wouldn't be.
But
a defensive
if the
head coach.
motherfucker gives up 3 interceptions and isn't Dak Prescott, you're not going to win a game.
I was going to say, we just saw.
You want to hear another fun stat? They have scored the exact same amount of points as they had with Zach Wilson.
Yeah. But you know who
So
the,
clearly the offense is the issue. No?
know who the common denominator is?
What?
The coach.
But you know Nathaniel Hackett is
Nathaniel Hackett's
trash.
been
I know.
trash.
And who hired him?
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
No,
Yes.
it was not
No.
Saleh, and you know it,
Yes,
and
you
you
know
know
that
it.
was-
You know it.
I will
Saleh,
say
man.
that I did hear that Saleh was thinking
Gonna-
about gonna fire Hackett.
The fact that he had to think about it is an indictment enough.
Because he doesn't control it.
I don't want to hear that.
Oh, man.
The head coach's job is to hire coordinators. Period. If you're letting your quarterback hire your coordinator,
They are.
you are bad at your job as a head coach.
But you know for a fact, like let's cut out the bullshit. You know for a fact that ownership in
Is
the Jets
bad.
is trash.
It is bad.
Yeah.
And the owner came out and said, "This is 100% my decision." I was talking with Aaron Rodgers last
know,
night,
that's
and
a
it
lie.
had nothing to do with this. You know for a fact that ownership is. Aaron Rodgers has so much pull in that building. I don't care what anyone
Too
tells
much.
me. He has a lot
Otherwise,
of pull.
Nathaniel Hackett wouldn't have a fucking job.
Or Lazard got a
no
job.
shit.
And
he
look
had
at-
Randall Cobb come in that bitch
Randall Cobb
at
just said,
the
"I want
age
to
of
tap out."
82.
And don't get it
That's
twisted.
wild.
If I were a receiver, I'd want to be Aaron Rodgers' friend because I'm gonna have a job.
Wasn't Mercedes Lewis
don't get me
on
wrong.
the team?
Aaron Rodgers.
Come on, man.
Aaron Rodgers puts together a team the way Adam Sandler casts his movies, and you
100%.
get the same shitty result. Shit. What does Robert Saleh do? What does he do?
It's not about doing.
What
it's
can
about
he do?
feelings. And I feel like the coach. And I feel like what is it? The locker room like Saleh.
I'm not defending a coach who was, 20-36? I'm not doing it.
It's been worse coaches.
Then they've been fired, have they not?
Yeah, they probably don't stick around to be 20 and 36.
He got
to me,
3.5.
it's the
He got
point. You
3.
couldn't have done this at the end of the season.
He got 3.5.
That's my.
years.
That's all.
Actual midpoint bye week.
The only argument is they should have fired him sooner.
No. If you were going to,
If you were going to fire him,
if you were going to fire him, you would have fired him before the season.
Wilson
Yep.
era to me.
Yeah, if you're gonna fire him, you either fire him before the season or you ride this bullshit out. And I know it's Aaron Rodgers' last season, but as it's been statistically proven, shit doesn't work.
Do you think they would be contending if they kept Saleh? Do you think it's going to get worse?
Yes.
I don't.
I think it's.
Absolutely think
I think it's going to be exactly the same. I think because I don't think any of us were buying the Jets.
No.
No, I
Actually,
think we all thought.
Let me double check. No, we did not.
I don't want to.
We didn't.
They're going to be exactly where we thought they were. Either way.
I think we were, because have been very bad at pick'ems. By the way, congrats on being first place now.
Woo! How the hell did that happen?
I had a shitty week and he had a great week.
I did. That's the best week I've had.
You've done well. You did really well.
I think middle of the pack.
Yeah, you're middle of the pack.
No, you won this week.
Or
Did I?
Yeah, you got first. This
I
week.
lost, but my tummy hurts. I'll drink.
Oh,
do it.
fuck that! Fuck that!
What?
Fuck that! I have to show up and drink bullshit. I get the worst. I don't ever want to hear your tummy hurts. Fuck you.
To be fair,
Well, you have to drink the worst. You drank a snow cone flavored beer. It wasn't that bad.
I saw Marcos drink out of a shoe. He gets a mulligan. Come on.
Fine.
To be fair, you kept me healthy as fuck. Thank you for that.
He
I
started,
will do it next week.
he started
I
jogging in the mornings because of you.
I
felt
legit
great
ate
after
like a
those.
bad street hot dog on Sunday.
Come on,
I
man.
spent all Monday like.
You know what?
Oh, no bad street meat.
You know what my trick is, Tommy?
What's
How I
that?
win pick'ems? I just look at the games and I pick the team that I think is going to win, and it works pretty well for me.
Oh, that's
yeah.
the secret.
Just all of them. Just pick the one. You know,
I'm just gonna copy you from that.
I think maybe,
You can't copy it because you can't see it. Oh, well, I guess you can
right
right
here.
now. Yeah.
but you can't catch up. If you do that, you're stuck behind me.
Well, so
wanna be last.
no, actually, if you both, it just make it so if you both lost, you both just get punished. That's it.
There you go. So if I go down, you go down with me.
I mean, Haterade is coming next week for sure.
I haven't had any punishments this season yet.
No, you've been killing it this season.
And I will admit, Steel Reserve wasn't the worst, but I don't get punished in flavor. I get punished in alcohol content.
And right now I'm talking way too much shit. I'm gonna bomb this next
When
week.
is the Four Loko special?
It's always Thanksgiving week
Thanksgiving,
because we have
okay.
nothing to do on Wednesday. Really.
That's
Yeah.
required.
I will take that Wednesday off, and I will take a lift here.
So what I will say is, again, I just want it to be like, Gertz, I don't disagree. I just think my biggest stipulation is, motherfucker had 3 interceptions. What the fuck can you do with
One
that?
thing I think we can agree on: it looks horrible for Aaron Rodgers.
Which is lovely.
Yeah, which is great.
amazing. Because man, I'm just so tired of the attention Aaron Rodgers gets in general.
Yeah.
He's 41 and looks it.
And this is a blessing in disguise for all of us that dislike Aaron Rodgers. Because guess what? You can't blame Saleh anymore.
No, that's what I said. I think that to me, that's the problem. Because you're right. He's been a fucking horrible coach. To me, I would have fired him last year or the year before last.
I would have fired him last year.
Yeah,
I would have fired him at the end of last year.
moved forward. It's hilarious.
It is really funny. It's really funny.
I just want to reaffirm, like,
It's the timing to me, man. It's just like, dude.
people were like, Aaron Rodgers came in arrogant. He came in.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
He came in as Aaron Rodgers.
I
don't
think
get
it was
twisted.
Shannon Sharp that gave him a lot of shit, but I just saw it on TikTok, and he was just like, when you skip mandatory.
Mandatory, that was a biggie.
Yeah, when you skip mandatory training counts, it's just like you're already setting a bad precedent.
Yeah, you're supposed to be a leader. And like, I saw that same thing. Like, if you're a leader, you have to play. If you play well, you could be a shitty leader.
Yeah.
If you don't, then,
And I don't
you know,
think the Jets. And the worst part is, I don't think the Jets team is that bad.
there was a team, like, that one issue was quarterback. It was a team set up. The defense has been set up to do well. You
And they
Sauce
got a
Gardner.
pretty good running back
Except
now.
they don't want to
They
pay
got
Hassan
good
Reddick
running
for some
backs.
reason. That was the
Which
first
is
thing they did.
stupid,
And
yeah.
also, Side note, can I be fired as a fucking head coach? Saleh gets paid so much.
Yeah, he does.
I just want to be fired as head coach.
He's going to get snatched up by the Niners right away.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be like, welcome back. Because he's a
That's what
great
he's
defensive coordinator.
He's a phenomenal defensive coordinator.
He's a great defensive coordinator.
So this goes
He's
back
going to
to
be
your.
the Dan Quinn effect, except Dan Quinn's been successful, and I'm
This
upset.
goes back to your least favorite football, but in college football, when you get fired, they buy out your contract and then you get $125 million up front.
Yeah.
Can I just go ahead?
You want to be a coach and get fired? That would be my goal. I want that Mike Tomlin shit. I want that Jeff Saturday shit. You know,
that
Urban Meyer shit.
That
Yeah.
Urban Meyer plan.
I'm not.
That David Culley shit.
I'm
Like,
not trying for Hall of Fame nothing.
No,
Fuck that
I want
HOF.
that
I
money.
want to be a motherfucker at home.
Does the Hall of Fame send checks?
Yeah, hopefully I can get that 4-year contract and
Yeah.
get fired year one.
Yep.
Now you
goal.
about to see this.
Who's our kicker? Put him in at quarterback.
You about to see this
Trying
nigga.
something unorthodox today. Well, you know, yeah.
This nigga was asleep in his in his fucking office. What the hell happened?
Then he just came out and kicked everyone.
Yeah.
He doesn't travel with the team on game days. What the fuck's happening over here?
It was funny reading about how Robert Saleh got fired. He came into work.
Yeah.
He came into work, and
He
they were
got
like
escorted out.
escorted by security.
That's rough.
And they were like,
man.
he didn't even get to say goodbye to his
No,
team.
they wouldn't let him say.
I
goodbye.
don't think that's fair.
No, man, that's shit's
But
not
that's the
right.
Jets
Which is why I
organization.
think they will do horrible.
And that's why, Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, karma is a bitch.
And I hope that the Jets organization, I hope y'all fail for the next 7 years.
I thought they were going to do horrible with him. So
Yeah.
I think they're at best they're a 7-8 win team. And I think they were that with him.
That's what we kind of had him at.
Yeah.
Speaking of karma, is that why the Texans don't have running backs?
We haven't had a running back since Arian Foster.
Not Joe Mixon. Is he hurt?
He's been hurt since week 1.
And then your backup, Damian Pierce, is hurt.
He's trash. He shouldn't be number 2. Cam Akers should be number 2.
Who's your really good wide receiver who got hurt?
Nico Collins is hurt.
Is it Nico or Miko?
Nico.
Nico. Okay.
Yeah.
How long is he out for?
Day to day, which probably 3 weeks.
Hamstring.
Which is a curse
But
for
you can
our
have
wide
you can have the
receivers.
hamstring that's like, and Nico's new, so I think he's going to be like a little weak on it. You can have fucking Mike Evans has hamstring injuries every game.
Oh no, it's like Nico's 3rd hamstring injury.
Yeah. Mike Evans will literally be like, it's just questionable permanently.
Yeah.
And then he'll show up, make a
Ball
bunch of
out.
catches in the game, and then say,
I'm out. Yeah.
hamstring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's Nico's bread
touchdown.
and butter. He did that shit last year. Like he'll come in, ball out for a little bit, get a hamstring, be out for a couple weeks, come back, ball out again.
Yeah.
That's fine. Whatever. they got enough pieces to help them. But yeah, no, I was very proud of them, sort of, kind of, as much as I can be.
Oh,
Sunday, because I mean that was a solid win.
you give
the
Sean
Bills are fucking horrible.
you give
by
Sean
the way.
McDermott a game ball. He deserves
He
it.
deserves it. He damn sure
No,
deserves it.
you want to talk about coaching failures?
My God.
Also, why the fuck it goes? Sorry,
No, we're all transitioning. We're getting there. You're just, we're just all trying to pick the lead at the same
Yeah.
point. The point is, all right, Texans, Bills, go on if that's where you're
Yeah,
gonna go.
yes. So damn nigga, just kneel.
No shit.
It's super easy to just
Go into
not-
halftime. I mean overtime.
overtime,
Come on, let's
like-
go to overtime.
Second, damn, Josh Allen, I just apologized to your dumb ass. 9-30,
He didn't turn the ball over.
9-30,
Turn over the ball.
9-30,
He didn't have 3 interceptions.
9-30, and win. 9-30.
If you want to hear,
fair.
if you want to hear an origin story as to why I feel the way I feel about Josh Allen, it's that. Every time he plays the Texans, he is fucking garbage, and that's all I see. You know what his highest QBR rating is playing us? This was, I think, his 5th or 4th time playing us. 64.
That's bad.
64 is the highest QBR he's gotten against us. For whatever reason, we live in his fucking mind, and he just can't perform.
9-30 and second and then tied for second for MVP odds.
Let me tell you something.
Foolish.
This
MVP,
game,
it's a projection, TJ.
Mahomes
No,
is
you
still
can't-
up
you
there,
can't
and
get
he's
it.
not been playing
you
great.
can't,
It's
you
a
can't
projection.
get MVP with 9-30. Like that
No,
disqualifies.
that should be auto
you.
disqualified.
You're done.
Or
You're done.
if you lose, and you can do if you were 9-30 and won the game, I'd give you that. Dak Prescott.
Dak wouldn't get 9-30.
No, he wouldn't. He's not that crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
He could throw interceptions and still win a game.
Yeah.
We like those. But so I'm never letting it go. But seriously, that was pathetic.
Oh, he played horribly. I'm not denying that.
He bad. He was
Yeah.
throwing balls in the back of receivers' heads, man.
But no picks. He cured that bug.
No fumbles.
Yeah, he didn't turn over
Monkey's paw shit.
He didn't turn over the ball.
He got to it. He didn't, you know.
He played that badly, and they hung in there.
No, C.J. Stroud tried to give them that fucking
I know.
game.
CJ
CJ
hung in there.
I don't know what the fuck that was. No, he looked great the first half. He
Played like
threw a
ass
perfect
that second
game.
half. That
That
fourth
quarter was fucking horrendous. That was very uncharacteristic. So whatever dumbass virus that rots Josh Allen's brain must have got to him because that's what he was playing.
Not a
like.
virus, it's smelling salts. That man was unconscious.
That was-
That's the biggest story
He
of that
was
game.
limp.
Yeah, that dude looked like a dummy.
He
Not
played
like his
like
stupid
one.
self.
Yeah, no, like
but
And don't you
needs
love how the
medical attention.
NFL makes exceptions? They said,
Ain't that a-
nah, the Bills ain't got no one else. Give them some smelling slaps and
we
slap
need
them
star
around.
power here.
get your big
Get him out there. He's big, like TJ. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's a big old. He's from Wyoming.
Get your big smooth-brained ass out there.
I had a friend send me
Damn,
that,
they really had me on the sideline like,
Yeah.
what the fuck you mean
He's
concussion?
okay.
whenever you talk about his smelling salts, I had a friend send me that he does pop his in like while he's out there like warming up before the game.
I could see that. Jesus Christ.
So does the kicker from the Falcons. He's a Zen guy too.
Oh God.
I mean, but
Young Wei.
Koo's
Young
dope.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, Josh Allen was out there doing the Tua shuffle, and they just threw him back out.
Man, they just threw him back.
Nah, they really said, motherfucker, after you win, got no one else.
Yeah.
We got Mitch Trubisky.
We got
No,
Mitch.
we can't do this.
I was cheering for Mitch.
I saw you. I could hear you cheering.
I was the one
first person I
going,
thought of.
Just hearing the distance.
Mitch.
Welcome to Mitch. Not one of my better takes, folks. I was like, we can make Mitch work. Nope.
No one can.
We can make him work somewhere else.
Yeah.
Take another job.
Yeah. But yeah, no, to me, like, I'm happy my team managed to pull out a win that should have been a blowout, but whatever. That's my issue. I need that blowout. If I don't get that blowout, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Because this team always makes things so much more
thought you had a
difficult than it
blowout
needs to
early
be.
this
No,
year.
we haven't.
Oh.
Against not even the Jags.
Well, that's a divisional game.
That's
different.
still a fucking Jags.
But
We
I will
blown out
say,
last year, like,
you're
we
not going to blow out a team like the Bills unless you're the Ravens.
They were up 20-3.
Yes, you were. And then, I don't know, C.J. Stroud got a little
got
too big for his britches. He was loading in like the me character he is. It was problematic.
He's better than Dak. Continue.
No, he's not. But
he is statistically. Go ahead.
he's had 2 years. 2 years. I
Wait a minute.
Just saying.
You would take Dak over C.J. Stroud?
You know you
No,
would.
no,
I don't know why.
First of all, yes, character. Second of all,
Jesus Christ.
I don't dislike.
That young man is a leader.
I don't
CJ's a great guy.
No, I don't like.
He's a good kid.
I don't dislike CJ. I usually give you like the 3-year principle. It's like you gotta get some stuff on your
He's one of
credit.
those.
I would take Jaden Daniel because he's doing some unreal shit.
Fuck out of here.
Traitor.
It's
That's in your division. You can't do that.
He looks really good.
I hope he beats the fuck out of him. My God. That's one I'll watch.
Yeah,
That one I'm watching.
He looks really
And
good.
I will have
No.
I will have my commies gear on for that shit.
You have
problem is-
combies
I'm
gear.
gonna buy some just for that.
We have a weird situation where Dak owns the Commanders, but Dan Quinn's there.
He
and
doesn't own
studied
Dan
us.
Quinn and Jaden Daniels.
That's the
Commanders.
problem. Jane Daniels does shit and looks good when he does shit.
Damn
It's
good.
very confusing.
Something about quarterbacks from the Inland Empire in California. They just breed great quarterbacks nowadays, huh? Yeah, him and CJ are like this. They grew up together. Yeah, good quarterback.
Steel sharpens steel.
Steel does sharpen steel indeed. And he'll find out about that. When do y'all play them? What week?
They're like some of our last
December games.
Yeah,
Fuck,
like
I hate
they're
those
like,
late
bro,
games.
okay, look, so the division games for us are like Eagles, Giants,
Jesus Christ.
Commanders. Like, it's all at the
Oh
end.
God, that's a lot.
I guess the Commanders are
I feel like
exceeding expectations.
they are, and I don't want that luster to wear off.
They have a good win, don't they? Didn't they beat
Oh,
the
they have a
Bucks?
few
They
good
do.
wins.
They have
Yeah.
a couple good
They
wins.
beat the piss out of the
Convincingly.
Bengals.
Yeah.
But the Bengals are good.
But it's always a good win when they lose.
Solid win. No, it's a part of your trend. You got to beat Joe Burrow, and it's just part of the level. It's the Mortal Kombat towel.
Is Joe Burrow a losing quarterback now?
Yes.
I think so.
Statistically, he has
Big
more
time.
losses than wins.
Yes.
What an asshole.
Losing more respect for that team every single day.
My problem with
Your first mistake was having it.
I know.
My problem with the Commanders right now, the only thing that we haven't seen a lot from them are divisional games. They haven't played.
They haven't played any,
the
right?
Eagles, and the Giants didn't have a kicker.
The Giants are the Giants still, too.
The Giants didn't have a kicker. It was 50-18.
You
The
mentioned-
Giants didn't have a kicker.
Really?
Yeah, the
I didn't
Giants
know it
didn't
was
have a
that
kicker.
close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
But Jaden Daniels was still like raw.
No,
at
no,
that point.
yeah. No,
Yeah, it was like,
some-
second game?
Yeah.
no, something in Jaden Daniels in that third game just woke up.
Snap.
Bengals
That's
game,
when it
right?
was. That's when it happens.
And he said, I'm better than
all
this.
of you.
he's like, he looked at Joe Burrow and said, not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm better than you.
Yeah.
I love seeing it, man. I like seeing it in the NFC. It's the same kind of shit that we had last year. I love that. I hope this becomes a thing in the NFL where you just wait for that one quarterback that's going to flip a team around,
Yeah.
Because the damn shame the Bears. He's getting better.
Yeah, I was gonna
Caleb's
say
getting better.
he's getting better. I mean, I'm not gonna put too much stocks in
No,
too much stock
not
in
at
the
all.
Panthers win, but
Nah.
I feel you.
But you need those games. You got to
Yeah.
win those. Yeah. It's part of the learning curve. Like,
Training-
kids still got to learn. Yeah.
training wheels.
Training wheels. Not everybody can be Jaden Daniels and C.J. Stroud,
the second best quarterback.
Or Dak Prescott. He had a good rookie year, too.
He actually had an awesome rookie.
Amazing
He had a fantastic
rookie
rookie year.
Yeah. I saw him play in
Was
Pittsburgh
he
as
rookie of the year?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was.
He was.
Yeah,
I saw
he
him
was.
play the Steelers his rookie year in
So-
Pittsburgh. They won. I was
Yeah,
pissed.
it was a lot.
Where did CJ Stroud came from? Ohio State. He's the only one that came from a good big name school. I think so.
No. What do you mean?
Dak came from Mississippi State. That was
Well,
mid.
Jaden came from LSU.
Yeah, that was also mid last year.
They were pretty mid, yeah. Yeah, you mean like national championship level?
Yeah.
I think C.J. Stroud is the last one. Yeah,
I-
you're right. Shit. Nobody likes those big time school quarterbacks. Like,
Well, that's what I was saying
That's
last time,
admitted.
where it was
No one
just
gives
kind
a
of
fuck
like
about-
Alabama's quarterbacks. Like when you have all day in the pocket because you have the best offensive line.
That's why I said Shador will be perfect.
he's
Perfect.
conditioned.
Yes, he could literally. He operates on. If you're trained, he was born in darkness,
I'm about to
bred
say,
in it.
Yeah, it's that shit of like, a young quarterback could get the yips or see ghosts, all that shit if they get hit too much. It's like, well, he always gets hit. So,
He's permanently hit.
He's permanently
really, he's
hit.
confused when he has time.
which isn't good either.
No.
So you can be coached out of them.
I just don't want him to go to a shitty team.
I want you guys to get a top pick so you can get actual players.
Who the Steelers?
First of all, that's
It's
never happened.
bizarre.
That's
Yeah,
never
I
gonna
know. It's just
I would love a top draft pick.
they're
Not happening.
gonna stay in this hell.
Well,
But- why?
our GM is new. That's why it was so shocking. All those quarterback moves were happening. I was like, that's not normal. And it's just like, oh, it's because we have a new GM.
New GMs help.
And I like that he was aggressive with it.
Yeah.
And I like that we were in the conversation for Brandon Ayuk, and I think we might have dodged a bullet because he has not looked good.
No.
He had one good game so far. I would like us to try to make a move to get Devontae Adams, especially now that he should not want to go to the Jets after that.
No, man. I mean, it depends. Like his homie runs the Jets,
No, it
so if that's what he cares
It
about.
depends on if he wants to win or if he wants to. Because the two teams he's looked at, the
hope
Saints,
he wants stability.
Derek Carr's injured,
Yeah, he's
That's right.
and then
the Jets.
and Jets. So
Should I be
Devontae, there's
Honestly,
a
I'd be looking at Buffalo.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
That should be his first.
Should be the first
Logically, yes. That said, you know where you can come. We can't afford you.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Take team price.
He
Jerry
won't.
Jones can't afford anything nowadays.
Team prices are for teams that have a
He can't afford a meal
the-
at Golden Corral.
The cap's about to double in the next couple of years. That's why everyone was rushing to do those quarterback contracts.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you might be fucked by
No, we
that
are
one.
absolutely fine. That's fine. No, because we have some. We got him, Will Anderson. Tank ain't looking good, so hopefully you let him go if he ain't producing. Who needs him? But you got to pay CJ.
Yeah, I don't know what else we can do. I mean,
You guys are in a horrible spot.
we had an idea. Samantha and I had an idea that would help the Steelers because the Chiefs, they have Taylor Swift.
Right.
You see her all the time. You know who the Steelers have in our box?
Sierra.
We have Snoop Dogg in there.
Oh, you're right.
We have Snoop Dogg in there. So Samantha,
You didn't see the meme that was going around this weekend of Snoop Dogg wearing like every team's different jersey?
but he's constantly
He's a Steelers.
He's a Steelers fan. He's like, yeah,
He's just Snoop Dogg. He has to be marketable.
yeah, exactly. Like he's been a long-standing Steelers fan. So Samantha had a great idea how to get the Steelers to the Super Bowl and involve Snoop Dogg. Do you want to say
You
what it
already
was?
had black and yellow.
All the unexpected romance.
Yeah.
Oh, with
and,
who?
Snoop Dogg and T.J. Watt.
Yes. If Snoop Dogg and TJ Watt start fucking, we're in, baby. We are in.
Look, here's Snoop Dogg in a Cowboys jersey, in a Titans jersey.
A Titans jersey.
I'm sure it looks like old
I've
Snoop Dogg.
lost all respect for Snoop
He found his
Dogg.
identity.
That's all
Chose
I-
the Steelers.
God.
He better be a double agent, otherwise I'm done with him.
No, I'm done. After I didn't need. After
The Cowboys
Titans
jersey, I draw the
that's
line
enough.
at. It's like,
Look, here he is in Rams colors.
I don't think that
You can't
counts.
be doing that.
That's not a football
You
thing.
can't be doing that.
It literally says he's on The Voice in that picture. That's not a football thing.
Well, that was when. I mean, I know he's wearing Rams colors, but that's when the Rams and the Bengals were at
Used
the
to
Super
wear
Bowl.
Raiders shit back in his, back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, like if you dig
I don't know where
enough,
his
you
loyalties lie.
Think we-
Does it lie with the Steelers? Does it lie with the Titans? Who knows?
no one's loyalty lies with the Titans now.
is this him in that
I think it's a college
They had a
jersey.
good coach. They had a great running back.
Dressler? I don't know,
That's a college jersey.
maybe. Like here he is repping Irish rugby.
And also, to be fair, a lot of his youth, Pee Wee players have made it.
This really torpedoes our Snoop Dogg, TJ Watt plan, Samantha. Snoop is.
Back to the Olympics.
Oh, yeah, the flag football. Well, yeah.
He's not. He ain't it. I take it back.
Yeah, I don't. I
All right,
can't get
guys.
behind
Trust
that.
him. His romance wouldn't be as real as Taylor Swift's. and Travis Kelce.
That one's authentic.
Is that clip you have pulled up for your attaboy?
Which one? Saunders?
Yeah.
No.
You're just gonna.
I'm just gonna show you because I thought
Yeah,
it was cool.
please.
You wanna
Oh,
see
is
it?
this the interception
Yeah.
from last night?
I don't think Tommy was watching because Tommy doesn't watch football. But
Oh, I love football. Oh, no, not them.
This is incredible. Give me that
Oh, the
shit.
big man interception? Yeah, I did see
He
that.
runs it back for like 30
The
plus
fastest
yards.
any big man has ever done it.
he's like he's like 15 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Also, if you're 334 running 15 miles per hour, give that man a running back.
He used to be a running back in high school.
Yeah, they mentioned that he would play both sides of the ball. Regular Travis Hunter,
And let's just let,
except fat.
now hear me out here. Hey, that doesn't count for football players.
Still productive. Still equally as
You think he drinks gravy after the game?
He drinks it on the sidelines.
in between plays.
Now,
Weight up,
Keep
son.
your game rate. I got
now
great.
you know I support you in other sports, but not football. We like our thickums.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, no. There's no fat. There's only thick. When you're on the turf.
Those are athletes still.
We did have a fat punter for the Steelers. I didn't like that. I'll be honest.
Nah.
We did too.
Yeah.
I think everyone has a fat punter at some point.
No, but we like nicknamed our punter back when we had Randy Bullitt.
Yeah.
We named him Fat Randy Bullitt, like it was what every fan called him. He sucked. He
But
was a
nah,
really shitty
give that man put that man in the backfield. Let him run some plays because he was moving.
He was.
He was, man. Oh yeah, I mean you need some short yardage.
That's the
I'll take
first
him
one.
over
all beef.
Najee. That's for sure.
Hey Mo,
He get you more
you
yardage.
trying to tackle that?
Yeah. He's gonna. Oh, he's just gonna lean forward and get you a solid. He's gonna fall and get you 5. Girl.
He could take a step and fart and get more yards, more propulsion.
I picked the Saints to win that game, and then as soon as I turned it on and it showed the injury report, and I was like, Taysom Hill is not playing. I was like, fuck.
Fuck. I picked them to win that.
Nah,
one,
you should have
too.
seen I bet the same sideline was literally like, oh shit, without Taysom, like we can't fill in half.
I don't,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I
there's a
don't
third of
even
our
know
roster.
We don't know what to do.
Hey, no, Derek Carr, can you play linebacker?
Taysom can on it.
Yeah. Why are you even here?
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Be right back with our 3 normal things that we always do.
Yeah.
All right, guys, then we're back. My attaboy is Kyler Murray. He played really well this week.
See?
Yeah.
And he got a Call of Duty sponsorship.
He did get a Call of Duty.
Yep.
He played so well,
That's why
he
he
probably
did.
won't win a game in November.
I feel like it's tied to the sponsorship. I feel like if you suck, we're gonna pull this. So he's gonna play just well enough to keep that fucking sponsorship.
We turned that game on right as he broke for that big run early on in
where
the game.
he threw up the deuces behind the line of scrimmage and was like, this is going for a touchdown.
I think so. When
Yeah.
he ran it.
Yeah.
Or, like, Sam, you had not seen him play before, and I was like, look at this little fucker go.
Those little feet, man.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch.
That little scurry.
Who's your that boy?
You know who mine is. Oh, what?
TJ Watt?
No, Jalen Tolbert.
Oh, okay.
Because he came out and showed
I was gonna say
up.
if you don't say Dak.
No, time out. Dak has my play of that game.
That's fair.
Diving on that football is clutch, and a lot of quarterbacks, cough Cam Newton, wouldn't do it. That said, Jalen Tolbert showed out.
Yeah.
And he and in a game where CD was getting covered heavy, your team was just like fuck CD, where he's not catching the ball.
Yeah.
I was really proud and impressed of how he came through.
Yeah. Sorry, Rakeem, they won't let me do that anymore.
What?
He said C.J. Stroud. No, Lamar, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, fuck. That was a fucking hell of a show.
That
Yeah.
one stiff arm.
That's the drop it and pick it
Yeah.
up, step like that shit was one of the wildest plays I've ever seen.
Yeah, I need Lamar to start performing worse because I need a new MVP candidate. 'Cause motherfucker's putting on
Yeah,
a
man,
show.
we gotta. I mean, we do need more. We do. You know who's second on that list, right? Of MVP.
It's still Mahomes.
It's not that. No.
Sam
Second, not
Sam
first.
Darnold?
No. C.J. Stroud.
Should be Sam Darnold actually.
It
It
should-
really fucking should.
Balling out.
But no, you gotta have that cachet to be in the MVP
Yeah.
conversation.
It's a projection.
It is.
It's a projection, but 6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
I know, but it's a projection.
I swear to God, let me hear that. Oh my God.
I just like.
I'm gonna lose my shit.
I have not seen a Chiefs game this year where I was like,
No,
they're gonna lose. I was a little iffy on the Chargers game. I was like,
They don't look
Baltimore
great,
game.
but they haven't looked great in 2 years.
even the Ravens game, I was like, I think
yeah,
they're-
they just
I
win.
think
They just know how
But
to
I also
fucking win.
I don't like that they're winning this much early in the season. I
don't
never like
either.
any team winning this much in the early.
Typically, they don't, and the fact that they are, I don't
They're gonna
like
coast
that.
for like 5 games in December.
They're giving themselves cushion to coast.
Yeah,
and
they
they
are.
still will make the playoffs. If they make the playoffs, it's a good chance they will make
Also,
the Super
they're in
Bowl.
the most bullshit division.
It's a really piece
Can we
of
talk
shit
about
ass
that?
division.
It's in a
Well-
bullshit division.
Well, it was supposed to be a really tough division last year, and then that fell off really.
Yeah, there are 2 teams that are making some noise besides them in that division: the Chargers and the Broncos. Broncos are
I'll
3
get
and 2.
Chargers. Come on.
I actually believe in the Broncos a lot
Do
more
you?
than the
They
Chargers.
got a hell of a cornerback.
and
they have a really good defense.
they have my attaboy, Bo Nix.
Come on.
Dude, did you see Bo Nix fucking screaming at Sean Payton on the
No.
sideline?
He yelled at Sean Payton.
No, I didn't see
Straight
that
up.
at all. Can we
One-on-one.
get that? I didn't see
Yeah,
it in any
he told
way.
Sean Payton to shut the fuck up.
No,
Pretty
shit.
much, yeah. Like he got in his face.
Oh,
and
he's
yelled
my
at
new
him.
favorite
So
quarterback.
I know, like that's. I know it's might not seem as big of a deal because they're the same age.
Yeah.
But for a rookie quarterback,
Here, you know?
but for a rookie quarterback to yell at Sean Payton,
Sean Payton,
and I'm
you
like,
know, like
I like that a lot.
that's
And he played
insane.
well.
I love that.
He played
He's getting
well.
better too.
Yes, he is.
So see, maybe the thing I said at the beginning of the season wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
Like these, to me, those 3 were the ones that stuck out: Caleb, Jaden, and Bo Nix. I'm like,
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't look like they'll fall off.
Somebody
a cliff.
made a contrast with how
Yeah.
how Russ was treated and how Bo Nix is like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You out there? You out there throwing this goddamn ball?
And I was like, don't take it away from the good part. He was yelling all the way through.
Yeah. He is giving him an earful.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Love that. Love
Yeah.
seeing that.
I was like, I was not expecting that.
me either.
Like Bo Nix never struck me as someone that would fucking clap at Sean
Clap back.
Payton.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I've never seen Drew Brees even really do that.
Nope. So I like
No,
that.
but I think the
Sean
announcers,
Payton's an asshole.
the,
That's a piece
the
of shit.
announcers were also being like the best way to get with Sean Payton is you got to yell at him.
That's
Really?
clear.
Clearly, that's the case.
Yeah.
So it's because Russ is too,
Russ is too
you know,
Russ.
like,
Dead in the eyes.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, did you not see my blank stare fans? Because literally, that's how talking to Russ is like just.
Yeah. It's like
Man.
talking to a wall.
Yeah. I was thinking that
So-
speech from Jaws.
Yeah.
Doll's eyes.
Guys.
Anybody else not got? Anyone else not got one?
What?
Attaboy.
I think that's all of
I
them.
think all of us.
All
All right,
Just take a lap.
Take a lap. I'm picking a dude from my team. I'm picking Dallas Flowers for becoming a meme.
Oh,
That was. I just saw that image.
Tried to fly.
You gotta find the one with the other angle where you just see how far behind he is. It's like a good 4 yards behind.
what was the point of that?
He
Just out here belly flopping.
he
Huh?
wanted to show some heart, but maybe if he runs some laps, he'll be able to catch him next time.
Yeah. Oh God.
I'm gonna put a
40
little
is not
caveat
helping
here.
him.
My honorable mention is actually actually just the NFL rule set because of the way that the fucking was it the Patriots game where you have to have if your toes are facing away, you can do just toe tap in the end zone. If your toes are facing towards the quarterback, you have to have heels down. That's stupid. That's just dumb. If they toe tap catch doesn't matter the direction. All right. But my actual mention here is oh shit, that should make me blank. I just my brain. Sorry, my bad. Deshaun.
Yeah.
Look, there's a game where I've never seen a team just have no motivation to even try and come back at the end.
They don't
of the
want to
game.
walk out that locker room.
Yeah. From halfway through the third quarter to the end of the game, nothing.
Yeah.
The coaches didn't try. Deshaun didn't try. The fucking receivers don't want to try.
No.
It's a team of quitting people.
Until they play the Bengals.
In which case they'll wake up.
Yep, they will.
And what's worse is like the Browns have historically had a great defense. Or a pretty solid defense.
As of late, yes.
Miles Garrett's there and whatnot. And even the defense has given up.
Yeah.
Now, granted, Jaden Daniels looks really good. It's upsetting. But, I don't know, man. I don't like Deshaun just off of personal reason. But, man, it's just frustrating, especially knowing who they have behind there. Because, say what you will about James, he's going to get you points.
Yeah. He'll get the other team points too.
He might.
But he likes spreading the
At this
love.
point, what difference does it
No,
make?
but whenever he played on the Saints, he looked good until he got injured.
That's true. He did.
He did. He really did.
No, fuck you. You didn't agree with me. But like,
I in retrospect, you are right.
I know I was right. Fuck you. Like, no, I'm not gonna let you know. No, I'm mad about that.
Wait, no, I'm not apologizing. I'm just saying.
I know you are.
You're right.
Oh, by the way, this was the picture that Gertz was talking about.
Yeah.
He's
Nowhere
trying
close.
way too hard.
But
Nowhere
go
close.
ahead.
Mine's Josh Allen. Like,
Yeah, it's
You can't throw 9 and 30
9 and 30
and be in MVP talks. I don't care if it's a projection.
9 and
almost
30
won.
is fucking insane.
He almost won.
I know, but
No, he didn't almost win. The team almost won.
But let me tell you, Gertz, you know,
Got a touchdown.
mistakes get erased whenever you win. He didn't win, so I could look at the mistakes.
He did not
Trust
win.
me, because I was ready. I had a speech ready to talk about how shit my team was.
Yeah.
But things get erased when you win.
Yeah. Not for the Bills. Not this
for the
week.
Bills.
Okay, my take a lap is all three of you for picking the Saints over the Chiefs. So in that game,
I told
It's
you
gonna be
why.
the bracket buster game, man.
was like-
I did not realize all of you did it. I had nothing to lose.
in Arrowhead, no less.
They gotta lose, man.
They have
I
to
want them
lose.
fucking
Not to the Saints.
lose.
I thought
In Arrowhead.
I thought the Saints were better than what they actually are.
yeah, the Saints have moved down my
That shit
list.
has
Hey, look, I
worn
was
I was about to
off.
say you have to look at every week and pick at least 3 games that are like this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But I have to
You
pick
gotta
like
do it.
yeah, and that's how I got into first place. That's also how I fell out of first place. But like, I didn't expect the Texans to beat the fucking Bills this weekend.
No, but this is the Chiefs. This is the Chiefs in Arrowhead against Derek Carr.
That one I should have known better.
Yeah.
Me personally, that's why I should have known
And I went and
better.
it's like, okay, who picked who? Like, and then I looked and I was like, oh shit. I mean,
I didn't realize
this.
all of them did it. I
His
thought it
lead
was
is
just
like 2
me.
games right now.
We are knee deep in the we are knee deep in the Derek Carr experience,
Yeah.
Oh, it's done, right?
and he's injured.
No, it's done. He's back to just being a shitty car.
He got his shit wrecked.
Yeah.
That Chiefs
was a
defense
bad
is legit.
Yeah. That defense.
mean, to compensate
that defense at Patrick Mahomes is what's keeping them.
Yeah,
winning.
literally,
And
like-
Andy Reid. Yeah, that's what's keeping them winning.
And Juju popped off, so shout out to Juju.
He had a big
Insanity,
fumble.
man. Jesus fuck.
TJ is literally looking at the bets.
When you
he made
can
this
make
weekend.
Juju Smith-Schuster
What?
work, that's just.
I'm on fantasy. Prize
was
Picks is
frightening.
Wednesday night. Leave me alone.
Let me know about that. I'm interested.
Hey man, you got $25. You can come up a lot. So, right, it's quite an exciting thing.
We'll talk after this. Yeah.
All right, the first game, as Gert said, Thursday, 49ers Seahawks.
Just say it. Say it. No. Lead the charge
I'm
here,
on
Tom.
Seahawks.
What?
What?
I do not believe in the 49ers right now to the point where I'm picking Geno Smith.
Is it because he didn't write back?
He didn't write back, Tommy.
He's illiterate, okay? He can't.
Well, that's his opponent's problem. I'm picking the Seahawks as well.
I'm picking the Seahawks as well.
Niners look bad.
Yeah,
and they're
I'm
playing in
picking the Seahawks
Yeah,
because I like Geno.
you're a Geno fan. Geno looks good this year. Geno looks really good.
They won this week, but
The Bears
I'm not picking the Jags.
Fuck no.
Bears versus the Jags.
No. That's a curse. That's why they won that. Like, no, Bears all the way.
Bears.
I'm picking the Bears as well. Ooh.
This next
I'm
one,
picking the Cardinals.
as am I.
My bad. Cardinals versus Packers. I'm picking the
Me
Cardinals.
too.
Jordan Love after that injury has been a little shaky.
He was shaky before the fucking injury.
Nigga, shut up.
He's not. He's good. He's not great.
They should put in Malik,
like-
actually.
Huh?
They should put back Malik.
Maybe.
I'm just mad at you because you're right.
I mean, he hadn't shown enough.
But he cooks at the end of the season, so we're gonna give Jordan Love.
You
the
don't know
benefit
that
of the
either.
Later.
We'll see.
I was about to say, he hasn't played one whole season.
Yeah, this is the first time. You just saying that because he beat the shit out of the Cowboys late in the season, the playoff.
I don't give a fuck about that. The Packers beat us all the time.
They do.
I think the Packers got this. I'm going Packers. So I guess you're going Packers now too.
I am not.
All right.
I'm picking the Cards.
I'm the only one picking the Packers. Okay.
Maybe Sam will jump in with you.
Yeah. He doesn't count.
He is legit in last place again, but he.
I don't know how that's possible. I've been doing terrible.
We are all pretty terrible. You
been
know,
a
we didn't
weird
have a winning
season.
record except for me until this week.
Oh shit!
I was cruising at like 500. I had a Mike Tomlin.
Compared to last season, I really took that, being in the top percentile shit. Really took it for granted because we are far from that now.
We'll
Well,
get back.
Taking my Colts over the Titans.
I will
This
never
is the
pick
type of game the
to win,
Titans
so
might
yeah.
win because the Titans came off a bye week, so they're a little healthy. That said,
They still have a Will Levis.
Colts.
Okay, I'm about to say
Yeah, dude. If
Flacco versus Levis. Come on.
Levis getting rest might be a bad thing for them because he was injured, and they put Mason Rudolph in, and they won.
Just hope we get Taylor back.
I'm going Colts as well.
I'm here.
Yeah, that's what I'll be saying when you're gone in Japan. I'm like,
I'm there getting y'all snacks.
This next game's gonna be brutal.
what?
No, it
The
ain't.
Texans and the Patriots? Oh,
They
he
could
means like a
very
brutal
well-
defeat. Like
No, they could lose this fight.
But,
Dude, they're putting in Drake May.
I don't care.
He's gonna get
Gertz, this
wrecked.
team plays down to its competition.
no, I don't. Because
It should be the blowout I'm looking for, but I don't trust them. They will probably win, hopefully. I don't know.
Tommy, have you watched the Patriots game?
No.
Their
pretty
O line
bad.
is so bad.
Really?
It's so bad.
You guys are gonna feast on.
They need
Because
to.
I've said my biggest
Oh,
problem.
no, like the rookie quarterbacks, D'Amico completely feast on
my
rookie
biggest
QB.
problem with the Patriots isn't Jacoby Brissett.
No.
He hasn't had a chance because he's constantly sacked.
I just need that blowout. Just blow them out. This is an easy blowout win, fellas. Give it to us, please.
Patriots might be the worst team in the league.
Yeah,
they are
fucking
actually.
bad.
That might be the one thing we got right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And the only reason we bumped the Panthers up is because Sam likes cats.
Buccaneers, Saints. I'm taking Bucks.
Bucks.
It's pretty obvious the Saints are cooked.
You don't even look my way. You know what I'm picking.
Man.
You know what I'm taking actually.
You're picking the Browns.
I'm picking the Browns over the Eagles.
Really?
Okay.
Why?
If the Eagles lose this game, Nick Sirianni is getting fired.
Yes. Yeah, I can see that.
And then
He'll be right next to Saleh.
my prediction of Vrabel taking the mantle of the Eagles head coach.
Wouldn't that be wild that there would be two coach vacancies with 6 games into a fucking season? That would be wild.
How would that affect their power rankings if they lost their coach? I guess it'd be bad, huh?
I don't know if it would. It should affect it because, like the stat says, nobody succeeds once you.
I would 100% pick Washington to win the NFC East if the Eagles lost their coach.
Me too.
Oh.
Me too. They would be my favorite to win.
And on paper, it would look like a really bad firing, but I think everyone would agree with it.
Now,
Yeah.
that one I would agree with more than Saleh at this moment. You know,
Because it looks like he's lost that team.
he lost them last year, man.
Yeah.
Like the kind of drama coming out of that locker room is crazy.
Yeah. But I'm
For a team that went to the Super Bowl, like, come on.
I'm taking the Eagles, though.
This is my first hard pick. The Commanders
No,
versus
it's
the Ravens.
hard.
Oh,
Look, it's good. The same shit that happened to CJ last year is going to happen to Jaden this year. Lamar's going to come in, remind him he's a fucking rookie, and then it'll reset it and he'll still be good. But he needs to come back down to earth.
I
man.
forgot that Lamar is like only lost twice against NFC East teams.
Yeah.
I'll pick the
You know,
Ravens.
he does run roughshod over the NFC.
It's not twice, it's once. He was almost twice, but then he beat us. This is a weird one.
Yeah.
In the sense of, if there's any team to bracket bust Lamar, because Lamar's been flying high too, flying high in some close game, and then
That's the AFC.
But man, them Commanders look good. They look good, and I don't. And to me, the Commanders will be smacked down by a divisional opponent, not by Lamar. That said, if Jaden Daniels goes out and beats Lamar, oh God,
Oh, that'd be great. I mean,
That'd be crazy.
And I like Lamar, but I mean, initially I was picking Commanders, but I'm going back to the Ravens.
I'm going to the Ravens, but
Yeah.
After all of that.
It's just like I thought it was
I
actually.
don't vote in the division.
It was actually Colin Cowherd had a great analogy for NFC teams playing Lamar Jackson. It's like growing up in California and driving in Colorado for like the first time. It's like, oh, you cannot prepare for this. You just have to do it.
Oh,
So like
it's
NFC
no other opponent like that.
Exactly.
In the NFC, yeah.
NFC teams
Except Jaden Daniels now.
NFC teams don't play Lamar, so when
Yeah.
the first time they play him, they're like, "What the,
The fuck is going on here?
This guy's
AFC
so,
brand of football.
This guy's so unique."
But my only stipulation is,
I forgot that the Ravens realized they could run too.
my only
look a
That's
lot
the
better.
thing. Yeah, that's what they
my
discovered.
only stipulation is, this is a unique case where this defense of the Commanders, which is not great, this defense of the Commanders is trained against a running quarterback.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
The one thing that made me pause on this one and initially made me pick Commanders is the Ravens defense is bad this year.
really
It's bad. It's not. It's
really bad.
Weird.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like being in a situation where the Ravens defense is bad
Yeah.
because it makes me feel icky.
It's weird. Their
very
defense is
strange.
historically very
Yes,
good.
their
year after
strength,
year.
if nothing else.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Goatman actually going to be at the game, going to the Ravens-Manders game Sunday. My wife is a freakazoid in a Ravens jersey. It's going to be interesting.
Nice. Take pics.
Love that.
Show us your seats.
The next game, we got the Chargers and the Broncos. I believe in Bo Nix.
I'm going with the Broncos.
I'm going Chargers.
I'm going Broncos as well.
All right. I'm the only one doing Chargers.
Yeah.
Don't know why the fuck y'all are picking the Broncos. It's
They're
still
different,
Because I'm
bro.
going. No.
They're different this year.
They ain't that defense is good. Like Patrick Surtain is next level, but
I gotta see,
they don't. The Chargers don't throw the goddamn ball, so there you go.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
Nothing.
Okay. We interrupted TJ.
I'm
too
so
much.
sorry.
Oh, dude, doesn't matter. You're good. It's only when Marcos interrupts me. I'm kidding.
Well, now we got the Gertz versus the Sams. And not that Sam, the other Sam.
Rolling with the Gertz is on
It's
this
the.
one.
I mean, I'm not stupid.
Yeah,
enough
that's
to-
crazy.
And this is also not the game y'all are going to lose. Come on, you're not stupid.
Of course, I always pick the Steelers. But, man, we lose against bad teams all the time. And the Raiders
Man,
are
do
bad.
not lose to the Raiders.
Please don't.
Shit, you think I want to?
Make sure they don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you on down that field.
Yeah, that's a bad look.
I'll throw eggs at Tomlin's house.
Throw mustard for Heinz Field.
Throw it would be ketchup. And throw chipped ham sandwiches on his lawn. Take your damn sandwiches. Bastards.
Next one, we got the game you're waiting for. Tim.
Cowboys versus Lions. If the Cowboys win this one, I'm gonna be egregious. Absolutely disgusting. The worst person ever. Also, fun fact: Dak has a 5-0 record against the Lions. Didn't know that? Now you know. Fake golf is fake.
The Lions really should have won that game last year.
Should have.
You know. Let me help you out. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but nigga, they didn't.
I feel like this is in Goff's mind. He ain't forgot about that.
Yeah.
Now, who I'm the most afraid of isn't Goff. It isn't any of the players. You know who hasn't forgot? Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell has a picture of the Cowboys in his office, and he punches it every morning.
Of course.
Yeah. Dan Campbell is flipping off things in the shape of stars.
Yeah.
So, drives by a Hardee's.
Is that a Carl's Jr.?
Just looks into the sky at night. Gives it the double word. Fuck stars, man.
Now,
On that note, just to answer Carnage Rage's question, I am a Dallas Stars fan.
Stars. Penguins over there.
Yeah, Penguins fan. I don't watch hockey.
And then what's
I do not
Houston's
watch.
team?
They don't have one.
They don't have one.
We got more important things like
like cheating at
Like-
baseball.
winning championships.
Which, by
doing
the way, like I don't know enough about baseball to fucking have this conversation. But how the fuck did you lose to the Tigers?
I have no fucking clue.
They didn't cheat this
They are-
time.
No, we didn't cheat last time we won a championship. No, no,
You lost to
it's
the
a
power
lot
of friendship.
I know. No, they did not look good this entire year.
Friendship is better than cheating.
So I'm picking the
Happy
Cowboys. I know where everyone else is at.
Yeah,
I'm picking the
fine.
Cowboys. But
You gotta
what
pick
I will
the
ask,
squad.
what I will ask, Gertz, the Cowboys beat the Lions. Will your opinions move up on them?
On the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I will.
Not
yeah.
me.
I think that would be your.
That's no. That's bullshit, Tommy.
What do you mean?
That'd be your best win by far.
It's a good win. It's still. I think it's still a Fugazi win. Like the thing about the Lions.
You're
Lions can
doing
be
that
beat.
before they even
Yes,
might win.
Absolutely. The Lions they're a beatable team. They're a good team, but they are beatable. So if you beat them,
They've lost
Any
one
team's
game.
beatable.
but
They
it
lost
won't-
one game by 4
still,
points.
Yeah, but still,
Any
I'm
team's
thinking if
beatable.
they beat them, it'd be close too. But like,
Still.
I
That's-
think the
okay, look,
Cowboys,
you
the
know that's
Cowboys
bullshit.
could beat the Lions, but it won't move the needle on the Cowboys. I still think the Cowboys are the fucking Cowboys. I think they'll make the playoffs and lose. Like
Oh,
it doesn't
that-
mean,
that-
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying.
no,
Like,
I agree with
and
that
that's all
too.
that matters.
That I agree with.
With the Cowboys, that is all that matters. You can beat anybody. You can beat the fucking Chiefs. It doesn't matter.
Actually, that
I
would
don't-
make time out. Now that would make me feel very.
It makes me happy. Still ain't winning a playoff
If they
game.
beat the Chiefs, I'd be like, okay, they might have a shot.
Nah, well, you are foolish sir, if you think that.
While I agree,
That team will always let them
no,
down.
Excuse me, you picked the Saints to beat the
I
Chiefs.
did because I was hoping. I'm hoping.
now, Tommy, while I agree with you, I hate that nomenclature so much that the playoffs only matter because there are sucking 17 games before we get there, and it does matter how you look on your way there. And so, I'm with you. I have been hesitant. I do not count that game last week as anything. Actually, I'm happy that happened because that got all that ick out the way. But no, if we beat the Lions, like I said, I'll come in egregious. Now, do I think it's going to happen? Look,
You guys have been bad at home. Why?
I don't know, man. we wanted to be better at away, and look what it brought.
Yeah.
Look what it cost.
All of your wins have been away games,
Yeah,
right?
it's been really bad.
Still
at home.
can't run. That's all. I feel like that's what it comes down to.
I don't think that has a difference at home. What the fuck does that have to do with at home?
Just don't think you guys are, like. I'm not gonna
They
argue
can't
until
win
next
at
week.
home, man. Like you want to believe in this fucking team?
Away wins are hard.
There was
In the Lions, like
I was about to say the Cowboys had a period for like 3 years where they mostly only won away games.
Yeah.
Like
No, it was home. It was the streak was home.
You guys used to
Before
win at
that.
home all the time.
before that,
yeah.
there was a period where it's like Jerry World is so inviting that basically other teams take over the stadium a little bit. And so it was just another home game for whoever you played there.
no.
Yeah,
If
I don't.
you guys put Cooper Rush in, I might change my pick.
I'm gonna throw my phone
That
at
would
you.
that would move the needle.
You can't.
That one would move the needle.
You can't sit there and talk about first of all MVP runner-up Dak Prescott like that. Crazy, insane.
Oh, he'll never win the MVP.
Last
He'll
year?
never
Yeah.
win it. He's always a runner. He's always in the conversation.
He was number 2.
He puts up
Ricardo-
great numbers.
Shit.
But he
He's
can't.
at number 2. Shit.
Yeah, he was number
He just
2
can't
last
get
year.
it done. He wants to. He wants
If
to.
he had won, if he like the thing that got him was if he had won one more game at the end of the year, he was over.
He can never win that one more game. That's why he's not an MVP.
Ricardo,
Hell of a guy, though.
I'm gonna do a favor for you. Probably not gonna work, but if it does, because you want to see TJ in a Goff jersey if the Cowboys lose.
Oh my, he would never even agree to that.
Yeah, you're assuming I have that much faith
Yeah,
that they're
that's
gonna
right.
win.
Well, I'm gonna go to a thrift
Also-
store and see if I can find a Rams Goff jersey.
That's
Also,
far
time
worse.
out. You need to understand, I don't bet on the Cowboys. Not after that time. I don't bet. Actually, maybe I should because he played perfectly.
They won, yeah.
He didn't win. Yeah.
No. If I say,
Little dicey
I bet
dip
you the
there, but,
Cowboys.
yeah.
No, I can do a more. I can do a more limiting bet. I bet you. No, I can't. I ain't gonna put that in there.
don't
After.
do
I'm gonna
that to
lose.
yourself.
But yeah, I picked the Cowboys.
That's why Sam doesn't bet. He's like, it'll curse the Raiders.
Any more than they are.
Shit.
Yeah, that's why.
Wild.
My turn is luck around.
That's an outrageous thing to say.
Yeah.
The Raiders will get worse if I bet on them.
That's like a paper cut on a compound fraction.
You know, shit.
I
It's like,
tore
a
my
paper, it's like a paper cut on a decapitation. What?
Like a sunburn on a corpse.
Like, Jesus. It's just the most outlandish thing a person could say, I feel.
I'm gonna use that. It's like a sunburn on a corpse. Oh man, shit don't matter.
It's like a Panthers fan saying, I don't want to bet on them. I'm afraid they'll lose. What?
On the note of the Panthers.
Here we are.
Hey, good segue.
I'm not betting against. Kirk has earned my pick'ems this week.
Kirk, yeah.
Kirk for sure.
Kirk is looking
Kirk
good.
should feast
Kirk
on
is
this
worse
team.
Dak, but
He is slightly worse.
This is the second hardest pick to
By
make.
like a hair.
Oh, Bengals Giants.
Bengals.
Yeah, that one is tough.
I'm picking the Giants.
I am.
I don't blame you. I'm going Bengals.
Because it'd be funny.
I'm going
It'd be, and
Bengals.
I want the Joe Burrow discourse to stop. I'm tired.
I need people to stop talking about him like he's.
You are one of those people.
Yeah, I was until he disappointed me and made me look like a fool.
Let me
in
be-
front of this guy.
Let me be
Shit.
real with y'all. Straight up. Because I said, look, I like Joe Burrow stat-wise. He's playing fantastic.
He's playing good.
But at the end of the day, I would give him that asterisk if he even just won one more game. Like literally one of the games he's lost. I'd be like, look, he's playing fantastic. And I still don't put the blame on him, but you gotta win. And my quarterback,
gotta find
the
a way.
1 week he found a way to win, I now am a firm believer in the find a way to win camp. Not always.
This
Please just
season,
win
you have to
games
find
more.
a way to win.
Yes, but just win game more.
So, do you consider wins a quarterback stat?
No.
I kind of.
But I
think
put
it's
no.
halfway.
It depends. It depends.
Because you can will your team to win.
No,
Yeah.
it depends. If sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say 75% of the time, attaboys and take a laps are quarterbacks because we blame it on them.
Yeah.
No, I don't put wins and losses on quarterbacks all the time. I actually think I do like because I don't put the losses on Joe Burrow. What I'm saying is, to me, quarterback wins give you that extra oomph.
Yeah.
Because Dak played fantastic last year, lost in some.
Yeah.
And that ain't like so. To me, I'm like, okay, cool. Your win gets you that extra push. Like, look, okay, it doesn't even take a lot of wins. Like Lamar's technically 3-2. He's playing better than Patrick Mahomes, who has
He
5
is.
wins. Point blank period.
The thing is, I don't think he is.
Really?
That's why I consider wins kind of a quarterback stat. I don't think they win those games with another quarterback. The Chiefs.
No, I don't. No, they don't.
No, I think
They
two.
easily don't.
I think two
Yeah.
things.
I think Mahomes is the reason they're
He's the
winning these
reason.
games, even though he's not getting touchdowns.
I don't agree. I do not agree.
You don't think so?
Really?
No. The only reason I say I don't agree is I'm not saying this is. Let me be very clear. This is not me saying that Mahomes is like not a key factor in these
Yeah.
games. What I'm saying is you go even a couple tiers down. Motherfucker did not score a touchdown last game. That's a defensive win. That's 100% a defensive showout.
I don't think that's true because he marched
Yeah, I'm
down the
about to say he's
field.
getting them down there.
Yeah, and then he
But
just
if
hands
you-
off the ball when they're in the red zone and they punch it
Boom.
in.
Yeah, they're down to like Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
and,
And he looked great.
He did look
Yeah,
really
so
good.
it's like-
No, because what was it? They got one touchdown from Kareem Hunt.
They got
He got
two.
like 100 and
Yeah.
what?
I think they
No,
got
it was
two.
one from Kareem Hunt. I don't know where the second touchdown came from. I don't think they got a defensive one.
I thought they got 2 touchdowns from Kareem Hunt.
They got 2.
They got 2?
Yeah,
My
I
bad.
think. I'll double check. But
Yeah,
don't
no.
worry.
I legit stopped watching the game because I was like, oh, the
So,
Saints are just getting murdered.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not pulling. This is not me trying. You get what I mean? I'm not trying to say Mahomes is not a key factor.
No, I know.
I'm just
No,
saying, like, oh God, I can't believe I'm saying. No, let me put that. Matt Stafford in that same situation, I still think is effective enough to get the win. Like I'm saying, like you just need a competent quarterback back
Well, man, I
there
think that's
in these
slightly-
situations.
he's
This-
slightly more than competent.
The Chiefs are a defensive team.
Right now.
Right now, they are a defensive team,
They
and
are.
that defense is winning those games
Yeah, that offense.
Their
Still is-
their defense looks better than their offense.
Yes.
I do think.
by a large margin.
I think if you put any other quarterback in there, they're not 5-0.
No, that's true.
I don't
No,
agree
it's that defense and it's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Those are the things keeping them in this.
because
I think he's that X factor, man.
But
He absolutely is.
but
he freaks people out.
no,
lose
that
before
I
they
agree.
get
That
to
I agree.
Yeah, before they
People
step foot in
dumb against
Arrowhead,
him.
they
But
they're already
no other
nervous.
team has had a defense that has limited opponents under again. First things first. No other team has had a defense that has limited opponents to under 28 points for as long as the Chiefs had. That defense is a huge factor, and that's where I get iffy on quarterback wins because coming from a really, really good defense used to be a really, really good defense. The Cowboys' defense was really, really good.
Yeah.
That was all I had to advocate. I was like, is this more of a Dak win, more of a defense win, more of a Dak win, more of a defense win? This has been more defensive wins. The defense is not allowed team
I mean,
score.
there are a lot of plays like where Patrick Mahomes got ridiculous first downs. Like that's why like I almost throw the touchdown thing with him out the window. Like because watching his games, I'm like He is doing shit to keep his offense.
He injured his best receiver.
That was
was
awful. I agree.
It was really.
But he had at least 2 first downs last night. We're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But no,
It was like 2nd and 24.
You already know he's
in that
probably
same,
going to complete.
if we're talking about like,
Crazy.
if we're talking about like who's actually winning the games, I can say the same thing about Lamar. Especially yesterday's game, they're not winning that without Lamar.
No.
Oh, I agree with that.
And
Yeah.
they don't like, and so I don't love the team doesn't win this situation without this specific quarterback scenario because most teams are catered to a specific quarterback. The Chiefs' offense is Chiefs are the one weird exception where Patrick Mahomes, his style is whatever the fuck he wants it to be.
Exactly. He
But-
can do everything. That's my point.
But I also don't think he thrives the same way. This is not me saying the Ravens get worse with Patrick Mahomes, but I don't think he thrives the same way on the Ravens. I don't think he thrives the same way on certain other teams because there's certain teams that have identity or surrounded those certain teams.
Last night was, I think, the first time they've won a game by double digits.
Yeah, and I'm
They
not
win
saying
ugly and close.
I'm not saying he's not on the up and up. I'm just saying if I were like right now, if I were to say like you know why I don't. This goes back to QB wins.
Yeah.
Like if Patrick Mahomes loses a game, and it just takes one for me, I don't want to hear him being the MVP.
Okay, that's fair.
If you, this is one of the situations. If he like, I don't like if a team goes undefeated, I can't fight that.
Right.
But
Yeah. And
I can't fight that.
He's the main reason why I pick them every week. The defense is the second reason why.
And-
The defense is really
I'm
good.
picking
On that note, and in your defense, like it's either on the quarterback or the defense. Typically, if the
Yeah.
defense can win you a game, and your quarterback can be trash. You know what I mean? And
That's how the Steelers usually win.
That's how the Steelers win.
that's how they win.
But this year our defense sucks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't put too much stock in QBR. I think that's a way of doing the eye test right now.
I don't buy QBR.
I don't even.
And I agree with this list. This is an accurate list, especially because Dak Mahomes is better than Patrick Mahomes right now. Dak Prescott, baby.
Dak Prescott is ahead of Patrick Mahomes right now.
Oh, look at that. Who's number?
How is-
Flacco is 4.
Oh, that's just a fugazi.
No, Josh Allen being.
Dalton is 5.
This has to be before this week because Josh Allen played like ass.
Yeah,
and I don't
that's
care what you're telling me.
outdated.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Before
that's 6.
before week 6,
Oh, okay. How the fuck?
How's
is
Andy Dalton up
5?
there?
because Andy Dalton probably hasn't thrown a lot of interceptions yet. He's only played 2 games.
Yeah, and I think, and Gertz, I think I'd be more for you as well if he didn't have 6 and 6.
Right, and I think the interception last night was not his fault.
No.
Yeah, it bounced off Juju's hands as he was getting hit.
But if we start to do it, but I'm just saying 6 and 6.
Yeah.
I think that's my biggest stipulation because
I do think it was funny that the Chiefs got all these great receivers, and one by one they've started to morph back into like
The
bobble
same
hands.
thing that, yeah.
Exactly like they do last
Last
year.
year, yeah.
And it
that's
scares
exactly.
the shit out of me because they're gonna just do it again.
Lamar's 12 and 1.
Fuck, man. Can
What?
we?
Lamar's 12-1.
What about?
12, no, he's 12-1 in terms of touchdown interception.
No shit.
He'll find a way to fuck up.
I'm not disagreeing.
I love Lamar. You know, Lamar advocate. I've
He ain't
been
a
Lamar.
champion, man. I love Lamar.
he
ain't a
gets in his
champion.
own way.
He does.
He's
It's
like
like
Josh
when
Allen
that
that
light
way.
gets too big, he just can't. He just can't.
But sorry. I know. I agree with you. Quarterback wins. Yes, kind of, sorta.
You're both right.
Yeah, like I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think he's inherently wrong either. Like I can't defend an undefeated team.
Yeah.
But also, that's the same reason why we start to get weird about So in the same verse, I think Sam Darnold has played fantastic, better than Mahomes technically.
Yes, yes.
And he's not even on the
No,
a lot of
no
MVP
one
list.
is even remotely taken.
Well, there was a couple of people that were talking about Sam Darnold a week ago. I don't know.
Remember when people talked about him as an MVP when he was
He
on
didn't
the
look great
Panthers?
this last game.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He's allowed to.
Everyone
as long
has
as they win.
2 or 3 bad
That's
games.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everyone makes mistakes. Sorry.
Last game, Bills Jets.
No,
Take
on
Bills.
Yeah.
Bills on the revenge tour.
Especially since the Jets, they're in disarray.
Please
No,
pray
Bills
to
need
God.
to
Bills don't
win.
lose. I don't need Aaron
Sean
Rodgers to be winning.
McDermott. You talk about hot seat. Sean McDermott. If this season collapses, he absolutely is on a hot
The
seat.
chat kept talking about Zach Taylor is probably getting fired. The Bengals head coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I think he'll be fired.
Oh, I think they might clean it.
I mean, that whole team is. They had their Super Bowl window was that year.
That was it.
That was it.
That was
They
it.
spent money the next year, just didn't work out.
Well, they have a
need to
losing
go
culture.
up to the
They made a
front.
far-
They
they
just
did
need
a
to go to
far
the front
run
office and be
and
like,
it's just-
"Please, sir, can we have small
And he's going to be like,
paycheck.
no.
It was a 2-year window. They make the AFC Championship and then the Super Bowl.
And I think they might lose. They're going to lose
nothing
Higgins.
with either.
They're going to lose Higgins or Chase.
Yeah.
I don't think Chase wants to be there anymore.
Yeah, Chase wants out.
Unless Ryan Tannehill was coming through that door to throw 3 more interceptions for them, they were not doing shit that year, Tommy.
The Titans were trash. That was a trash team.
I mean, they
It's
lost.
two trash teams.
They lost to the Bengals, so I guess they are.
They are called. They're pure garbage. Kurtz.
Yeah. My point being, like, everyone bought Bengals stock, and I was like, don't do that. Don't do that.
They did.
It was like Enron in NFL form. Don't do that. Don't.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming out tonight. We'll be back next week, and it'll be TJ's last commitment to Mexcellence for like a month.
I don't like all this doomsday.
We'll throw a party for it.
A pizza party.